Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, as the case may be, all across the globe and beyond. In this plane of existence and all the others, you've tuned into Exposed Tube Collective AM, your premier spot for conspiracies, occult knowledge, the supernatural, and everything else that lurks in the shadows. So grab yourself a drink and settle in as we begin our journey to the dark side.
The spirits want to play. Shall we let them in? Exposed Tube Collective AM, where we embrace the dark.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
What's up, Exposed to family, Exposed to collective, open topics from the bizarre to the beyond. Because over here we go beyond the pale. Something that these other people cannot conceive of even doing. They're scared to tread on the super normal. Good luck today, LOL. We send ours Park Your Manner, Hangman, How Good, Frank Deacons. What's up with the Gooners? Let's all go to the crease. Not the crease. Let me see how good Gooners Park. Miss Yaya, we send ours. Yeah, we in here 9 o'clock. We'll be in here to 11. 2 hours of exposed Tube Collective. Let me see. We're gonna open the panel up. Hopefully we can get a good panel today. Hopefully we can get a food panel. When we're up in here, man, let's all when everybody's talking, let's all give everybody a chance to answer questions. Let's let everybody get a chance to go ahead and answer the questions, and we're all gonna get a chance. So just so we keep everything smooth. We are the Exposed to revolution. We are the Exposed to movement. Hey, we are the Exposed to collective. And we are the Exposed to family. So much love and respect to everybody coming through. I'm gonna drop the link right here, and everybody knows. Okay, yeah, I went through. So we good. Gooner, Start the Pounder, what's up with it? We send ours, ill-mannered. We pierce the veil. Hell yeah, we do. That's right, Looney Tunes. Sister Yaya. What's good, everyone? What's up with it, Popeye? We send ours. Shout out to everybody up in here. We're going to be in here till 11 o'clock. The Exposed to Collective. Open topics from the bizarre to the beyond. Let's get it. The link's up. Let me see, Park. All right, here we go. What's up with it, Frank?
Hey, what's up, man? Hold on. I was just turning off the YouTube.
Good.
What's up, man?
Baby Dog Diaz. It's cool. What's up, Baby Dog Diaz? Early Collective. Saludo DT and Familia. Hey, man, love and respect right back to you. How good? Everybody up in here. Yeah, that's an early one today. We're going to be on here to 11 o'clock. What's up, Hangman? Can you hear us? You got Frank and Hangman on the panel.
What's up, Hangman?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Chilling, bro.
Nice.
Let's see. We'll give it a few. See who else gets in with us. Drop it one more time.
Exciting times.
Let's see.
Hey, man, I have a theory, bro.
Go ahead, it's all you.
So, like I think about a few weeks ago we were talking about the Mythos AI.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So I was watching that the news that they're trying to get into, your president's ear, like, Bezos, Elon Musk, and all of them, to kind of lower like certain standards for the use of AI, right? And I think that Mythos, they're they're using it like to force like these laws, and about AI to make them more lax. Like they're using it like, hey, we got to get our hands on it. Like we as the U.S. need to have control of it before anybody else. So we need to make our rules, lax so that we can control it better. I think that they're using the whole Mythos AI thing and using it over like the government's head to try to get contracts, bro. That's what I've been noticing. That's what I've seen. But I don't know, bro. Like I said, that's just a theory. I'm starting to think that the whole Mythos AI thing is not real. It's just a threat that they're using to try to get lax AI laws.
Yeah, I hear. What do you
Hmm.
think, Hangman?
Now, what is mythos? What does that mean?
Well, Mythos is like, so a few weeks ago, if you go look it up, it's like the supposed like super AI. Like it's supposed to break down defense systems like in a matter of minutes, shit like that, right? Like that's what they've said. And they said that it's too powerful to be released. Like that's how it, they talked about it like on the news and in the media, the usual suspects. But
Mhm.
I'm thinking that they used the news of this, or like the concept of this, more as a threat to try to get the laws that they want for AI. Like they're trying to use this threat of a super AI, to try to get laxer laws so that they can manipulate and control it and monopolize the AI market. That's what I think. That's what I think. I'm just speculating, but that's just based on stuff that I've been like watching lately. Yeah, because it's getting crazy. The AI, like, who controls AI is
Yeah.
basically who's going to be controlling like money, because that it's information, that all of it's money, all of it's money, bro. It's
Yeah, all
crazy.
of it. We got Miss
Hey,
Yaya. What's up, Miss Yaya? We send ours.
Hello, can you guys hear me? How are you guys doing?
We all
good,
good. We
good.
here chilling. We can hear you good. Hell yeah. Yeah,
All
I
What's up,
right,
think
Miss
that.
I'm
Yaya?
on my phone, so we'll see how this
Okay.
works.
Okay, that's cool. Hey, I think that too, Frank. Like they want to like monopolize AI sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for Mythos to just run everything. Yeah, you know what? It makes sense to like make it just one global AI business type shit. You know, man, all that AI shit, man, it's just a trip now, man. I don't know too much about the AI. I don't even like getting into that shit, but it's there. I mean, it's part of the world now, and it's there now.
I just don't think that it's as powerful as they're making it out to be. You know why I say that, bro? Because I see like what AI is being used for, like, commonly. I mean, we're
Yeah,
using AI for just like the stupidest shit, you know what I mean?
yeah. Imagine what they're using it for. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, bro.
What do you guys
I
think,
don't know.
Mr.
I
Yaya?
think
Hey, man.
I think I'm not a fan of AI. I hear
Yeah.
what you're saying, because again, my research, some of the people that I follow have a little bit different of a theory. Um, I think like I think we've mentioned before, it's like it's a world stage. Supposedly, we don't want China to lead in AI. Um, and I don't know, kind of like when you say like, it kind of doesn't seem like it's all made out to be what it is. Kind of just brings it back to like Terminator 2, like that's AI shit, you know what I mean? And, all these robots that they're making and stuff. And I know that a lot of jobs have been lost already to AI. And they were actually saying that more women's jobs will be lost because it's more, clerical, more office type stuff. And that's why they said, like, for people to continue to like get trades, such as carpentry, plumbing, electrical, because those are the jobs that are still going to be sought after, and you'll be making good money with those types of jobs. At this point, I don't know. I don't know. All I do know is that I'm not really a fan of AI. I like what we can do on ChatGPT and making all these funny things of Joker and Skittles. That's fun.
That's fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But I just, it's nothing I lose sleep over, man. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And so to piggyback off of that, what are your thoughts on the data centers that they're making, here in the United States and I believe globally, and how much water consumption they are taking? Have you heard much on that area?
That's all of it's connected. You see it, all of it's connected. So at the end, everything, even water, is gonna be fucking overpriced, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for you to have drinking water, you're gonna have to pay probably more than what you pay for gasoline at some point, bro. Like we're really seeing like the Book of Eli right now. That's how I see it. Like, you can't have wells unless they're like, you got a permit for a well, and those are only given out in certain areas where wells are supposed to be used, right? Like you can't have wells in certain city codes, for example. So you can't hold water, you can't store water like rainwater, so
Right.
basically what's going to happen is that all of that, the consumption of the data centers that are running AI, are part of the issue that's going to keep us downtrodden, bro. That's how I see it, man. But I don't know.
No, that makes sense. What you just said, to correlate it. You know what I mean? That's how they're going to control, and because that's already happening. There's already communities around some of these data centers that are having to pay for more for their water, and that's only going to continue to rise in costs for the people that live all around those data centers. And just today, I seen a short, it was today or yesterday. I watched this guy Nino. He's an old boxer and he does podcasts, and he lives in Texas, and he went down to the Rio Grande, and I don't know if it's the whole Rio Grande, but man, that shit was bone dry, man. He's like, usually this, you got to swim across this, and it was bone dry, man. And I don't know if that just has to do with the drought or because he was mentioning something about the data centers, and I don't know if upstream they're already taking water for these data centers, but man, I've seen pictures of that river and it's big, you know what I mean? You literally have to swim across it, and to see it with no water in it, it was truly an amazing sight,
Yeah. What do you think, Miss Yaya, about AI and all that shit? I'm just here. Hey, what's up, Sooners? We got some questions over here. We got some comments. They're pretty good ones. It's not as powerful. Talking about AI, it's not as powerful as they are making it out to be, but they are using it like it is for war and surveillance. Yeah, of course, man. We live in a surveillance society. I believe that shit. And then Baby Doll Diaz said, people getting written up at work for not using AI as much as they want employees to. People being forced to manage chatbots instead of do their jobs. I don't know. That be happening? You guys know about that?
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what's happening. Like a lot of the services, for example, now you have to go through like a chat bot, or if you go to websites, you don't even see like a contact phone number anymore. It's like you got to go through the whole fucking conversation with the computer. You know what I mean? So by the look, see, people don't understand, man. Like even how many clicks you give or how long it takes for you to click, that's just being registered. All of that information is being stored, bro. Like how fast you double tap on TikTok and shit like that.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the vehicles? I believe in 2027 or 28, they're going to have like this like scanner of some type that's going to evaluate you to like if that machine, if that computer is not okay with you, maybe not being in the best health or being intoxicated, it's not going to let you turn the car on. Has anybody heard of anything like that for the cars that are going to be coming out in 2027, I believe?
No, I haven't heard nothing about that.
Yeah, they're saying too. Like,
but I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but once again, I mean, we're the ones that give all of these companies power, bro. Because at the end of the day, we become reliant. You know, like using their software, using their apps, using all of their shit. So you know, we're basically feeding them all of our information, just because we want to, because we want to use their platforms.
Yeah, they tell you to. Hell yeah, that's why they have all their disclaimers on there and everything. Also,
yeah, like all that tracking. For example, when how, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people now have smartwatches. To some degree, not necessarily have to be expensive, but there are smartwatches now that you can get for like $60-$70. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, your watch is sending information of how fast your heart beats, how many steps you're taking, your blood pressure, like all of that shit. So all I'm saying is, we give up our information freely, bro. That's an issue too.
Baby Doll Diaz said AI is for poor people. Only rich people will have human contact and human-made art experience. AI is for poor people. Only rich people will have human contact.
Yeah, I read about that, Baby Doll Diaz, where they said that, as a matter of fact, I don't know which car company it was. I don't know if it was a car company or something, but they had like an animated commercial, but it was all hand drawn. And while everybody else, all of these, all of us make AI shit,
Yeah.
We make AI shit. So basically what if you want quality, if you want like someone like an artist, like someone a master to do something for you, you got to pay big money. So that's how your wealth is going to be demonstrated pretty much as well. We're going to be stuck with low quality AI while they'll have all of the real art, all of the, handmade products. It's crazy.
Yeah. Gooners really saying these billionaires need to be stopped. I mean, this shit. I mean, they're not going to be stopped. If they're billionaires, they're billionaires. I mean, those who actually earned it, they earned it. But I'm not going to say every billionaire needs to be stopped or every millionaire needs to be stopped. I mean, they're not going to be stopped. That's the bottom line. Not in my lifetime, at least.
And what are you guys' thoughts also, too? I mean, this is a question for both the men and women. Supposedly, dating is down. Men ain't really asking women on dates anymore. Things have changed. And they're talking about, basically like AI robots coming, soon, which I think there's some here already, but, they're actually talking about AI companions where, a man can be with a robot and that's going to basically take the place of women. And,
No. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you think that's going to be true? Or you think that's just some BS that they're talking?
No, I think it's BS. Oh, go ahead, Michelle.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Well, I mean, Dubs is already fucking doing it on the damn boxes, bro. Like, he's not even fucking going out. He's just already like,
computer dating.
I mean, I know it's a little bit different, right? But I mean, like the AI robots and everything. I mean, I've already seen a couple movies. I mean, like, it's just a matter of people actually affording them and having them out here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. Yeah, my opinion is that I think that will be true.
They already have those human-sized, women. Like,
they've had dolls for a long time.
You can
now.
order them on Amazon, the torso. You know what I mean? Like
motorized.
They got everything.
Yeah, they got it. We all know I'm a fierce advocate for the artificial human companions. Whether look, so just be honest, somebody's laptop can be an artificial human companion to them. But what Hangman's talking about, I don't think that I don't buy that shit that dating's down. You have to look at everybody, like all these like these polls they be doing. They're asking maybe like 500 people, and they're going based on that. There's millions of people, billions of people on this damn earth.
Look,
I don't think it's going down.
Maybe dating as far as taking someone out to eat or to the movies may be down because of the economy, but that doesn't mean that the people aren't hooking up. You know what I mean? People are going to laundromats. People see each other at work. They're hooking up.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
And then you got to think about all of Europe. You got to think about Mexico. You got to think about all the countries in the world. We're just thinking about basically like our own backyard. But one thing when it comes to the artificial human companions, you can have one till the fields for you. You can even have one to be a worker for you. I mean, isn't it be artificial intelligence? Isn't it get your lawnmower? And I believe, it's coming soon, man. They're on their way. I believe they're here already. But
hey, imagine you have a robot dog with a flamethrower like in his mouth, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, that's what the crease needs, man. So he don't have to neglect the animal.
Yeah, poor dog.
He needs a robotic dog. Yeah. But that's true, though. Let me see. Baby Doll D said men aren't asking women on dates anymore. Primo in the manosphere. Primo in the manosphere. Okay, she put laughy face. I want a real woman and an artificial companion. Maybe 3. Is that greedy? Jay Slaughter. Hey, but look, man, I wrote on this. I have a lot of essays I wrote on this. So look, when the artificial human companions are available in every household, whether it's to do your chores, to be like a maid in the house for couples, what happens if they have an artificial human companion that's like a lady and the husband or the wife ends up being with the artificial human companion? Are they going to accuse them of cheating? Is that considered cheating?
I think it is.
What do you think, Miss Yaya? Is that considered cheating?
It's like, like emotion, feeling wise, no, but like you have your partner there. Why are you gonna go use something else? I don't know. I'd probably get pissed off, honestly.
Okay, no, I'm just asking
because like
imagine it jams up on you, bro, and you just get stuck.
You get stuck. Hey, look, they're gonna be like, you're cheating on me with a damn robot.
I hope you do get stuck. Shit.
Cheating with the robot, right? But see, like this is the merits of artificiality as far as the artificial human companion. So you have people who are masochists who like arguing, back and forth, nagging. If a man wants that in his life, he could program that artificial human companion to give that. If he or she wants peace, they could program it to give them peace. But when they actually do come, I really believe a lot of people are at first they're gonna be rejected as evil. Nah, that's of the devil. That's evil. Artificial human companions.
Hey, so check this out, though, E.T. So check this out. So, right now you're viewing it from the standpoint of these companion types, maybe like legally do not count as humans or as human lives, right? Like we're under those circumstances, you can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want with them. You know what I mean? Because they don't have that how can I say it, that standing. But here's what I'm trying to say. So imagine they pass laws to where they make it where if they can prove, or they can maybe demonstrate, not so much prove, I think maybe demonstrate that AI is learning and that AI has feelings and emotions, they could pass laws, bro, to where it could be prohibited to turn off AI because it's a living thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, Frank, you said that. When I wrote about that, I also said, right, I said a time will come when the artificial human companions are going to have that artificial intelligence and they're going to demand rights. Just like you said, they're going to demand rights. Laws are going to be passed. And they're, yeah, I mean, that's for real. What's up, Mike Murillo? We send ours.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
What's up,
Hey, I
Mike?
wonder if you had an AI partner and you got a divorce, do you still got to give him half?
Hey, well, if it makes money for the people in power, yeah, they're gonna come after you.
Right? That's my wife just asked me right now.
Shit.
Go ahead, everybody. Stage is yours.
Hey,
I'll
but
be
they do
back.
have these restaurants for people that have AI girlfriends or AI boyfriends. They have these restaurants. I heard on the radio the other day that you could take your AI boyfriend or AI girlfriend out to lunch or dinner. They have these. It's called Eva AI.
I haven't heard of that, but wouldn't surprise me. Thinking
Yeah, it's
about
crazy.
ordering
They
up
have these little private tables. They have these computer screens, so they can. You could go there and just meet a new AI boyfriend or girlfriend, or you could take your existing AI boyfriend out.
I'm gonna play it real quick. It's a minute, so let's look at it.
Hello everyone, today we're looking at Eva AI app. This is an artificial intelligence companion designed for deep conversations and virtual friendship. We will
That's
cover how it
strange.
works, what makes it special, and the cost of using its best features. Eva AI is a chatbot that learns from you. Unlike basic bots, it's designed to build a unique bond over time. You can create your own character by picking a name, a gender, and specific personality traits. The goal is to have a virtual partner that's always there to listen. It uses smart technology to remember your past chats, which makes the conversation feel much more real. One big draw is the roleplay mode. You can dive into different stories or scenarios with your AI. The app also lets you send and receive photos and voice notes. This adds a layer of person-to-person feeling that most apps lack. The interface is clean and easy to use, so you can start chatting within seconds of opening it. While the app is free to download, it uses a system called Neurons. This is the in-app currency. You need Neurons to unlock special messages, photos, or voice clips. You get a few for free
Money.
each day, but if you want to talk a lot, you'll likely have to buy more. A monthly subscription is also available to unlock more features.
So that's what it is.
Hey,
Hey,
that is off in the background.
Looney asked if you could drop the link.
Somebody got some YouTube in the background.
I think it's Mike. Looney asked if you could drop the link.
Somebody got some YouTube in the background.
I think it's Mike.
Oh, that's my dad.
Oh shoot! Let me see. One sec.
Okay.
Hey, that was cool. We heard that shit, huh?
Oh yeah, he's gonna come back on, I think.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I believe a lot of people be using those apps like that. Who would you say said drop the link? Hangman?
Yeah, Looney asked to drop the link.
That's funny. Taco Stain, yes, the hookup culture doesn't create a stable house. Gooners.
Is it better
What's
now?
up with it, Taco Stain? Yeah, we hear you good. You're good now. What's up,
Okay,
Taco
cool.
Stain? We send ours, Helga, Il Mannered, Baby Doll Diaz, Jay Slaughter. If anybody else want to jump on, the link's here. Let's get it. Go ahead, everybody. I'll be back.
Hey, so as far as like the AI companionship is concerned, I mean, there have already been cases where people have used AI or ChatGPT. I don't know what kind of format. So as they use it as fucking like they're psychologists. And I know, and there's already been cases where the AI has basically told the person if they're thinking about committing, like ending themselves, like the AI will get to a point where like, you know what, that's probably the best decision you can make.
Oh God.
Yeah, because AI, what AI does is it ends up giving you what you want to hear. After so many like different searches, after hearing what you have to say,
It's gonna
AI
give
will
in.
it's going to start molding its data towards what you're asking and what you're talking about. So that's like part of the danger of it,
Well, Frank, from what I understand, there's already been a few cases where somebody has deleted themselves on a couple of occasions because of AI.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't know. That's
crazy.
kind of, like that's pretty weak if you ask me. Like, what, this robot told me to off myself. Like, it's pretty weak, But there's a lot of weak-minded people out there,
That's
Hold on
crazy.
one second. Go ahead.
I think little by little, maybe
Hey, Steven,
it's gonna
show
be like the
yourself.
movie
Go ahead.
Terminator. We're gonna be like the movie Terminator. But like when we first created all these AIs and all the robots that were like back in the day, like in the 70s and stuff, when they were making machines to help humans to do their work, right? And they keep creating the robots to do humans' work to help us and do make stuff easier for us. Well, just like the movie Terminator, pretty soon the AIs are gonna be like they're gonna learn. They learn so much so fast every day, and then they're gonna be like the humans are dangerous to themselves, so we might as well kill them so that they don't hurt themselves.
Yeah, they're the plague.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
they're,
got
they're their own plague
hold
to
on.
themselves. They're gonna think.
Yeah. Man, Jason, I said AI is being sued for the unalivings of several teens right now. Yes, in the school shooting. Yeah, you know what? That happens because people really do believe that, especially people that are unstable and are going through shit. I mean, they accept AI like it's really somebody.
That's
Let me
crazy.
see. Hey, Looney, show your face so we see who you are.
And you know what? It was a trip about it. This was a while back too, when AI was just well, to us and the people, the public people of it in its infancy. But I remember we're doing some grocery shopping, and I was standing in line putting the groceries up on the conveyor belt so we could do our checkout. And they always had the magazines and stuff right there, Inquirer and like the bullshit magazines, and then the good like Lifetime magazine. Well, there was a Popular Science magazine, and on the cover it said that Google had hired some company to create them an AI for Google, and they said, I had to read it like 4 or 5 times because it didn't make no sense to me, but it was saying that Google has had this company make them an AI, and they've been researching it and watching over it for over 4 years now, and they said that we've gotten to a point, or this is what Google said, we've gotten to a point now to understand it so well that when it goes to sleep at night, we can print out its dreams, and pretty much interpret the dreams that the AI is having. And I'm like, what the hell? AI is artificial intelligence. What the hell is it doing going to sleep, let alone having dreams? And then for us to be able to print out their dreams to understand what they're dreaming about, freaking crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah. And you know, to be a trip, what if we thinking we're humans are really an AI construct? That'd be some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. I don't know. I don't think that's Looney Tunes trying to get on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him.
No, I don't think it's different from the thing on the screen.
I think that's because I think I have him on TikTok, and that's his name.
Was it Squeeze?
Nah. Hey, Looney Tunes, go to Discord real quick.
On Discord, it's Squeeze.
All right. Yeah, that'd be a trip though. AI psychosis stories are fascinating. Yeah, it is. It's a trip. The ghost of I need to call Doc. Ill-mannered. There were people who called the feds because they thought they had discovered new math and imaginary portals and threats to national security and shit. Yeah, I've heard of some shit like that. The Simpsons did it.
No, you know who's crazy? Is that that actor, the one that was in Hustle and Flow, Terrence Howard?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you see that? So he thought he had come up with some like new math, like he had discovered. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
What happened with that, Frank?
No, they laughed. I mean, you know how there's that one scientist, that black scientist. I think his last name is Tyson. I'm not.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That
Yeah.
guy's smart. That guy's pretty smart though.
Yeah. Oh no, he's a genius. He's a genius. But he talked to the actor, right? And he's like, "Hey, look, man, I applaud you for having the balls, pretty much, to do this and go out in the public and talk about this." But then he just started telling him, "This is wrong. This is why it doesn't work." Like he even wrote him a letter, bro. Like he basically told him, "You're fucking full of shit, bro. You don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what happens sometimes, man. And imagine if he would have been able to convince like a lot of people. Like you can fucking start a cult just off of just stupid shit like that. Like thinking you discovered something, you discovered something nobody else knows, so you must have this higher knowledge, this higher power, and that's just it just goes from there.
Yeah. Hell
That
yeah.
dude
Oh, real
You're
quick.
talking about some crazy
Go ahead.
stuff.
Looney Tunes. Oh, he said drop
the.
the real quick. Looney wanted us to drop the link for the Discord. I thought he was about to drop the link for that that AI shit. Hey, man, I thought you wanted the link to the AI, homie. All right. Looney Tunes.
Thought he wanted in.
Nah, I thought he was clowning. I thought he was clowning. Said he wanted the link to the to the AI shit. Well, he's on right now. Hopefully he can hear us. All right, he's on here though, so when he hears us, he'll be able to say something. Let us know when you're on, Looney Tunes. All right, go ahead.
Look, Jay Slaughter, look what he said. He said Terrence Howard did. He said, "Yeah, what's up, Looney?
What up, everybody?
What's up, Looney?
Chilling, bro. Yeah, I was
What were you
just saying
saying
earlier. Fucking if that AI girlfriend shit is real, fucking Joker's definitely on a waiting list, bro. He's fucking pre-ordered that shit.
You got it on layaway.
Oh man.
Fucking Slaughter. Julius Slaughter says he needs the link to the torso that I was talking about. Oh, it's at Amazon, bro. They got everything. Just look it up. Brands, I don't fucking know, dude. I just know they got them.
Hey, Yaya has them in her basket, but she can't buy them yet.
Hey, I mean, you guys know I work at a warehouse, so I mean, they got everything there, bro. Like everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff, so I mean, it's all there.
Look at this. They have one called Real Doll. They have this other
This is
one.
the beta unit. Watch the skin tone shift when I press here.
It's way too real.
See the micro expressions?
Servo driven.
No pre-programmed
How's that even
smile.
a robot? Yeah. There's no way. Look at her
Optical
eyes.
tracking. Okay, so this is the beta unit. Watch the skin tone shift when I press.
There you go.
Wow. That's spooky.
I'll come into your local Walmart.
Huh. Hell no. That's spooky.
Look, trip on this one. This is this is silicone. It says unboxing real silicone bridal doll wife. So look at this one. That looks real.
It does.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of different ones. Like, damn.
I don't know. That's spooky as hell.
Like spill the wine. They got tall ones, short ones, black ones, brown ones.
Yeah. They got them all right here. They got a lot of unboxing. I think Dan said right here some people be paying like 5,000,
Hey,
10,000.
have you seen they sell this mouth, right? and if you put it like, if you kiss it, like if you kiss that, like this mechanical mouth, it's hooked up to the internet. So the person that like you're dating, if they're far away, they have their own mouth, and you're like kissing at the same time.
The fuck?
with that mechanical mouth.
Yeah, man, that's some crazy shit.
Check this out. This from Vanity Fair. Let me put this real quick. Sex bots, they call them. Dawn, let's see.
The Real Doll was created by Matt McMullen 2 decades ago. It was the first silicone sex doll with a completely accurate, fully articulated skeleton. It's extremely realistic. Every week, as many as 10 will be shipped.
See, maybe that as much as 10 will be shipped, right? But here's the thing. I don't think those move or anything. But imagine when they have the programmed within them and they can move, they can talk, they have it. Those are going to be what? Damn, gang of money, a lot of money.
They can make a sandwich.
They can make a sandwich.
Or you can add
extra pickles. I'm on extra pickles.
Hey, roll a blunt, bitch.
Roll a blunt. Extra tomato, pickles, extra lettuce, all that shit. Torso, hey, your manager said torso isn't enough. Hey, Miss Yaya J Slaughter, Yaya, can I PayPal you and you order it for me so nobody knows? I mean, for my friend.
I'll get you the little 3% off the employee discount.
Hell yeah.
These AI bot or those sex bots, Joker could finally get a girl off.
Yeah, and you know what? He could yell at it. He could yell at her. He could do whatever he wants without hurting anybody.
Hey, Baby Dizzle, I seen that. Look at Baby Dizzle's comment right there. I also saw that on the very bottom.
Yeah.
Joker's like, can I add a crease to that?
Crease,
Oh yeah,
I'm
hey
looking
ET,
in the
did you
mirror.
get that text message? That text message I sent you last night?
Oh shit, let me see. I ain't even been on my
My wife sent it to me. It's a perfect picture of the crease. Oh man.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what to
Hell
talk-
yeah. That shit was that was funny right there. Hell yeah. I seen the fake
Like, at
mask. Yeah.
Yeah, fake. At first I was looking at it, I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, oh damn, that's someone in between a crease.
Yeah, the crease.
Some dude all poking his head out and shit.
Hell yeah.
You think they're gonna have an AI bot of Goldilocks?
What?
Think they'll have an AI bot of Goldilocks?
Yeah, they're gonna whatever your heart desires, you're gonna have. You can have a fucking Goldilocks. You can, yeah, man. I mean, yeah.
It's extra shipping, dude.
Extra shipping, yeah.
That's really
Let me
expensive.
see.
That's fucked up.
The rubber mask, man. Hold on.
It's fucked up, but it's funny.
Yeah. The rubber mask, man. Let me see if I can find that shit.
Yeah, the night when you had both Skittles and Doves on, and Skittles disappeared for a little bit, and everyone's going, "Where'd Skittles go?" But Goldilocks was on. My wife was walking by. She goes, "I think Goldilocks ate Skittles."
And those names are catching on.
She wanted
Big
to taste
time.
the rainbow.
Oh, okay. I got it right here. Maybe I'll do it. Let me show. Yeah, that's been going on a long time. Remember, like Total Recall and all that shit. I think that's how a lot of assassinations go down, and I think that's how they have Patsy. They set people up. They can make somebody look just like all of us right here, and go out and do something, and they come and get us. They come and get all of us. They're like, we got you on camera, and they do. They have that fake, the mask and everything, setting people up.
Well, that brings to
This
mind
is what
clone.
Baby Doll D was talking about. Yeah, a clone. This is what she's talking about. I forgot the fake mask.
Fueling the Notion have pointed out that Harward is a regular contributor to the program, and that in all his appearances, several of which were as recent as this month, his neck appears completely normal. The outlandish claim has since spread like wildfire and turned into a full-blown internet meltdown, as many couldn't help themselves but to weigh in. Left-wing podcaster Ed when they say you can bet on anything these days, has gotten in on the action, allowing users to wager on the outlandish theory.
Rexy people wearing a mask. But nah, that could be real. I mean, they look so real. They could go out and do something to somebody and they're on your door and you're really innocent. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Nah, it's you. They show a video of you and then, no, it's not you. It don't even got to be a clone. It could just be a mask. And now you're right there really telling everybody you're innocent. People in jail are like, man, fool weird, man. Yeah, okay. They got you on camera, but you really know you didn't do shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Tire freighter.
And those silicone masks, I remember back in the day, I wanted one like a long time ago. They were super expensive. They were like $5,000 or whatever. And now they've come down so much. They're like $300. Like the cheaper ones are like $100 or whatever. But the more better silicone that fit you snug and stuff, they're like $300-$400. But they're badass.
Hell yeah, they are. I've seen some. I'm like, hell yeah. Jay Slaughter, Thorpe Pounder, what's up with it? Remember the video I showed you of the MK Ultra and the CIA showed the mask as well? Yeah, I remember that. I always tripped on a lot of that shit. And it always made me think, this been going on for a long time. And it makes you think like big high profile cases when they really say they forgot or it wasn't them. Shit, it's probably what it was. What's up, Blue? We send ours.
Yep. And they say that like a lot of the stuff they go, the military has stuff 50 years in advance of what us out here in the public can even like imagine. So I'm like, you know what, with all this AI and like the AI music, these music apps and stuff like that, where you can just type up like a paragraph and then it creates a whole song for you and stuff. I go, this is all like the last 2 years been coming out where people have been utilizing AI and this and that and the music thing. Well, it's only been the last 2 years and it's blown up all kinds. So who knows? They've been using that AI music creator thing for the last 50 years before we even knew it.
Yeah, that's for real.
And those like you said, like those masks and stuff. You know, they've had those way before we even knew they existed. Or I mean,
of course.
Yeah.
And real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat on the stage. We have Frank Deacons, the Hangman Stranger. We have Looney, Mike Murillo, Miss Yaya, and Christopher just jumped on. Shout out to Christopher. Hope you're being safe out there on the road. Hey, everybody hold it down. Be back.
You know, the concept of AI, like it's an old ass concept because if you think about like Frankenstein, the Frankenstein monster, you know, that the part of the argument of the book is like, okay, so this person is reanimated. Is he truly human? Is he truly, what is he? You know, like does he have a soul? Now, if you think about it, like from the AI standpoint, that's basically what's going to end up being argued. You know, I give it about 5, like maybe 10, 15 years, and you're going to start hearing about that AI probably has a soul or probably has a spirit or something like that. And they're going to try to make it where AI has to be protected, like it's life. But I think that we're probably going to see that probably in our lifetime. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I think not too long ago, Frank, I heard something like that on the new, or I was listening to something and they were saying over in Sweden or Japan or something like that, one of the first AI was officially given like rights, human right or AI rights or whatever, but human rights.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell? That's some crazy to even figure out to draw the line. You know, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Giving them human rights and stuff. That's crazy.
But that just goes to show, like you know, they won't think twice about replacing any of us. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I was saying. Just like the movie Terminator. I mean, we create these AIs or these people. I mean, all these people create AIs, and that's what it is: artificial intelligence. So, and they create them to be smart, so that you don't have to. The programmer doesn't have to do anything more. It'll just continue to learn all day by itself, on its own. And they're gonna get so smart, like I said, they're gonna figure, you know, humans. They're like I said, they're their worst enemy. So here we'll just take care of them for them, and then fuck, just like on the movie Terminator. Yeah, it's nuts.
Hey, I dropped a link in the chat. It's like a 2-minute video regarding like AI bots. If you want to check it out, it's up to you.
What's up, Hangman? How you doing, Holmes? Frank, how you doing?
Pretty good, Chris. How
Looney, how
about
you
yourself?
doing, Holmes? I'm all right, Holmes. I just woke up, Holmes. I've been up since yesterday, Holmes. I just caught me like a 2 hour while I was getting loaded. I just caught me a little nap, like 2 hours, man. I
What
gotta
state are
be
you
somewhere
in?
before 9. I'm in Florida, man. Over here by I'm by the 95 right now. I had to shoot across the state. I delivered earlier in Arcadia, Florida, which is over there by like what's over there, man? Like Naples, whatever. Anyways, on the west side of Florida, towards the bottom, towards Miami, before you get to Miami, and then I got a load. I had to shoot east, straight across the bottom part of the lower part of Florida to by the 95 over here to I don't even know. I forgot what town I'm in. But anyways, yeah, I just picked up, so I got like a little 600-mile run. I gotta be there in a few hours, and I got me a little rest right now. So I just woke up, saw you guys were on, so I jumped on real quick. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Anything I missed? Well, I missed it. I'm sure I'll survive. I won't get ridiculed too much. What's up, Frank, man? How you doing, my brother? Huh?
Chilling,
Frank.
bro. Chilling.
That's right, man. Keep dropping that
Hey,
knowledge,
Chris.
my boy. Yes, sir.
Chris, I got a question. So why
Yes,
is there
sir.
more trucking in the East Coast than on the West Coast? Is there more population over there or something? It seems like you're
It's
all
not
over
that.
there.
Everyone tries to stay away from the West Coast because all the fucking foul ass laws we have from that punk ass governor we have. You know,
All right.
it's foul, man. I mean, look, just drive up and down the road. Look how many fucking way stations we have. 55 miles per hour, right? I'm on a street right now in a residential area. Guess what the speed limit is right here?
60.
Yes, 55.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, bro. You can't even, you know how hard it is to keep a truck at 55? Or, I mean, they'll let you slide 60, but as soon as you go over 60, they want to ticket you, you know? Not to mention, like I said, you got way stations just everywhere, man. That's such a pain in the ass, man. And then, I mean, just all the bullshit where you have to have your tandems on the back of your trailer. I mean, there's the California law, you know, it's got to be 10 feet from the axle, has to be the center of the axle, has to be 10 feet away from the back. So, you know, you need that, like, because we're allowed to have a total combination of 80,000 pounds, right? If you have an 18-wheeler, you know, now there's people who have more axles. So each axle that you have more, there's more weight you can put on, right? So each of my axles, like my front, my axles that I drive with, all right, my steers, they're called your steers, all right? Probably everyone knows, but I don't know. If you don't know, I'm going to explain. Your steers, you got 12,000 pounds on it, right? Then you have your tractor's drive axles, which are the, you know, two sets of axles that you have in the that you know, propel your vehicle, right? And you can have 34,000 pounds on those axles. And then the ones on your trailer, which are your tandems, you know, your trailer axles, you can have 34,000 pounds, which gives you a total of 80,000 pounds. Okay, so when you're loaded, you know, the weight varies, you know, however they load you, or however much weight there is, and how they position, you know, what they have, or how much shit they do put on your truck, and where it stops in the back. So you can move your fifth wheel, which is where your trailer hooks up to. There's a slide right there where you can move that, and it'll change the weight. All right. And then you have your tandems in the back, right? And those move. You can move those. There's pins in there. And you can move, you know, it's like a teeter-totter, right? Like you put, you know, you got a teeter-totter if it's balanced in the middle, and you got people on each side. But as soon as you move it, it changes the weight. So I like I said, with fuel, whatever I have in my truck, the truck itself, the trailer, and whatever cargo I have, I can only weigh a total of 80,000 pounds with like I said again, my steers being 12,000 pounds, I can't go over 12,000 on my front tires. On the next set of tires on my tractor, 34,000, and the next set 34,000. All right, which are on your trailer. But in California, you have to drive a certain way with your tandems. So, and this is only in California. Some places you can drive. Most all of the other states you can drive with your trailer spread out. All right, you got your tandem axle all the way to the back. California, you can't do that, man. You almost have to have it all the way to the front. So, you know, they got to be real cautious on how they load you. You know, you go over that scale and it'll show what your weight is, man. And it's a lot of money if you get fined, man. I think it's like I don't know. Like I almost got caught a couple months ago, and I read the BOL wrong. I thought it said one thing, and the guy let me slide. He's like, "Well, man, go fix it. Go back over the scale." You know, he's like, "Who pays for it? You or your company?" I go, "I pay for it, man. I'm 1099. You know, I'm like owner op. You know." And he's like, "Yeah, man, go ahead and fix your shit." But it was gonna be like I was like 6,000 pounds over on the back. That would have been a big old hefty fine. I think it's like $1. It's something a pound, right? That you're over. And like I said, it can be costly, and they'll actually keep you at the weigh station. If it's like too much over, they'll keep you at the weigh station. If you can't get your weight right, and it's like too much, and there's no way of getting your weight right, they'll actually have to have forklifts come and have another truck and come unload you some. You know, and all that shit becomes costly. That's why it's always good to scale. But yeah, California sucks. Let's put it that way. I mean, as much as we love our state, because I know I love it, there's no other state like California, period. And it's a shame that I won't even get into political parties, but they're destroying our state, man. They really are.
I agree. What's up? We got Helga on the stage. What's up, Helga?
Hey.
Hey, Helga.
Oh, she left. What happened, Helga? You wrote the link again.
She said, "I'm going back to Germany."
Hey, Gooners, who the hell is Peter Thiel? Who's Peter Thiel? Or Thiel, or whatever. You guys heard of that name? Peter Thiel?
I've heard of it. Refresh my memory, though.
Peter Thiel, J.D. Anderson, Peter Thiel, the Antichrist. Thiel, some shit. I don't know. I don't know who the hell that is. Jay Slaughter, Erica Kirk. Man, fuck all them. Oh, bunch of phonies. Hey,
what's
man,
up, E.T.? How you doing, homie?
I'm doing good, man. Right here. Hey, yesterday, homie, we got shut down yesterday.
We got cut off. Yeah,
I know. What happened.
Hey, I've been up since then, my boy. Well, actually, I just got a couple, 2 hours sleep right now. But I've been up since then. Almost rolling.
Yeah. Yesterday we were on and we got shut down then. X-Rated called me.
We never came back on, huh?
Yeah. So
we were still on, Holmes.
we were
still on. That was a trip. Yeah.
He called me up. He was like, hey, and I told him, you guys still on? He told me you guys were on. I was like, nah, man, this shit was fucking up. Hey, Helga, how you doing? Good to have you on the panel with us.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, Helga. My saludos to you.
Right, Becky?
How you doing? That's
I'm
right.
Good, thank you.
That's good. Yeah, I be telling my wife to subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? But she's not really into it. I just told one of my homeboys too, who drives, my homeboy Crazy Boy. He's a truck driver too, man. I be telling him, hey man, you should subscribe. You know, we'll be out here just like pulling these. Having a good time, man, pulling these fools covers and shit,
Oh, yeah.
And then, he spends time on the road, so, got time to chop it up or listen. And that's what I do. It passes my time. There's like a couple people I listen to, Frank, Rob once in a while. I watch Rob's videos, of course, exposed to The mother fools, I don't really fuck with them, man. I can't support them because I know it's just like on some hateful shit. You know what I mean? Some hater, you know, for no reason. You know, for no reason, man. Because like you know. Well, anyways, what's the topic tonight, man? Let me
Well,
shut
we're
up,
just
man. Let
talking
me shut the hell
open
up.
topics from the bizarre to the beyond. Where we're talking about artificial human companions. Yeah, we're touching on that about AI and everything taking over and shit
Yeah, well,
like
I heard the
that.
little part about the music. I mean, that shit's been there. Look at Milli Vanilli, right?
Oh
You
yeah.
know, yeah. I mean, it's been there. It's just more accepted now that it's not taboo. I guess, you know. Would that be the word? I don't know. I'm
The
not too
thing about,
educated
I think the
on my
difference is like,
verbals.
yeah, I think the difference, for example, with like Milli Vanilli, and not just Milli Vanilli, there was a bunch of other like artists that they used models instead of the real artists to sell records and, you know,
Right.
to put them on the video.
Right.
So that's been going on. The thing about AI is that it'll take elements of the art without really asking. It'll just take it, like it'll take whatever's out there and it'll mix it into, you know, something that it calls original, but it's really bits and
Right.
pieces data that's out there, like real data, you know.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
that's the like the predatory part, and then the fact that obviously it takes your information, all of your information, you know,
Right. Right.
it reads into everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Tika,
Yeah. Hey,
did you ever
go ahead. Go ahead.
did you ever see because when I guess when back in the 90s when Milli Vanilli was on stage and I guess the record it just kept on skipping and he tried to go along with it and he was like doing the same dance move.
Girl, you know it's you. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, ooh.
And I used to love them too because they were
Frank
like,
tells the truth.
when they first came out, that was the shit. Like people were like,
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really-
yeah, it
They were very popular.
was. Yeah. What year did that shit come out?
Early 90s.
Early night. Yeah, man. I think because I remember I was in getting ready to get out of Jamestown, man. I was on the 3-yard over there, man. And oh, here I go talking about prison, man. I sound like someone I know. Anyways, yeah, that song came out. It Never Rains in California. We'd be walking around the yard singing that to people, you know. And I was a kid though, man. I was an asshole, man. I was a big old bully back then too, man. Yeah, I was a jerk. Yeah, I remember that song came out. Yeah. What's that?
Yes, so you know the producer of Milli Vanilli was a German guy.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
He had already done
Huh?
it before. He had done it before with Boney
I
M.
know.
Boney M, the ones that sing by
Yeah.
the rivers of Babylon. That
Yeah,
group?
I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did the same with them.
I know.
What about Boy George,
It's
man? You remember that?
Oh, that's
Boy George, when he first came out, I think I had to be like 12 years old, man. And that's crazy. I actually thought it was a female, you know? And I would look at it and be like, well, she, you know, especially at that age, man, you know, the wind blows and everything, you know, stands up. And I'd be like, yeah, I could do it. You know what I mean? And then I found out it was a dude. Just fucked my whole head up, man. I couldn't believe it, you know, because I was like 12, man. I think, yeah, it was like right after I got out of camp. There I go. Never mind. Let me shut up, man. Anyways, I thought it was I really thought it was a female, and I was kind of like brokenhearted and shocked at the same time when I found out.
You know who I had during those times. You know who I had a crush on was on Sade.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
I still have a
smooth
crush on her.
operator.
Yeah, I still got a crush. I be bumping, man, Sade like a motherfucker, Holmes. That's all my generation. You know what I mean?
Your love is king.
Yeah.
It's a good music.
Yeah.
Love is King. I like the
You are
Sweetest
king,
Taboo.
yeah. Yeah, Sweetest Taboo. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Sade's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but we were talking about AI, man. That's crazy because it can make its own narrative, you know, kind of like somebody we know, you know, two people we know, you know, they change the facts and run with it, you know, and put it out there like, you know, it's fact and it's not, you know, and then it has, you know, You know, because I always thought like the internet was really cool, man. I was like, wow, you know, when I was a kid, you really had to go research to find information. You know, you had to bust your ass to find out the answer. Now you just have to ask the right question, and you get the answer. You know, but I guess with AI, that's not always true. You know,
Yeah, that's
you
the
know,
problem.
it'll run you the way it wants to run
You
you.
might always get the right answer. That's the thing. You might.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me ask you guys something, right? So, someone messaged me, right? One of my boys and shit. I asked him a question. He asked his lady, right? I said, so what if you had an artificial, he was like, man, you with that again? Like, yeah, just say you had an artificial human companion, like a doll, with a sex doll, whatever you want to call it, right? I said, ask your lady if she would get mad and interfere. He said that she said she'll burn it. I said, what would you? I said, man, here we go. If she burns it, that's gonna cause a fight between you and your wife. So artificial human companions are gonna step in and create fights now. I
mean, but
damn.
it's a trip how everything comes to life. You know, everything does full circle with in the movies. You know, Terminator, everything.
Hey, the thing is, bro,
computers.
Like, if you're like, let's say you're married or you have a girlfriend, like you've been going together for a long time, and all of a sudden you get caught like watching pornos and shit. Like sometimes that's not cool. Like they take it as cheating as well, you know. So, like I can see how it's not necessarily whether it's a robot or whether it's a porno, it's just the fact that why are you thinking about someone else as not me? I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's cheating. Yeah, that sense of cheating. Yeah.
You know what I would tell the individual, like, look, sometimes you want to argue. In my program, AHC, Artificial Human Companion, is not going to do that. It's not going to argue. If my artificial human companion gets annoying, I'm going to put her in the closet.
AET, what would you name it? Like, what would you name yours?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know. Just
the good
whatever
wife.
name it comes with, like you know how they have little numbers like AHC1, AHC2,
3CP.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, thing one and thing two, huh?
Hey, what's up, Amigo?
Boy,
We got Amigo on the stage
miserable
with us.
over here.
What's up, Amigo?
What's up? What's up on me?
What's up, everybody?
All right. What's up, boy? Share mine. Yeah, man.
Hey, remember the Jetsons?
Yes, sir. Yeah, but all that shit's coming to
Oh yeah, the Jetsons. Hell yeah, we got Thor Pounder coming on. So you know, we all ask questions. Everybody will get it. We got an hour still in here. Thor Pounder, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
That's mine, man.
We got 9 people in here.
Hey,
we got Frank Diaz, we got Hangman Stranger, Torta Pounder, Mike Murillo, Ramiro, and Helga.
I have a question for Torta Pounder.
What's up, Hangman? Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Torta, would you trade real tortas for AI tortas?
All
and would
day.
you pound them?
All day.
That's a great question.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
But then again, it depends what kind of tortas you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, baby doll Diaz.
That's crazy.
So if they burn it, they're gonna get charged for abuse of an artificial human. Hey, matter of fact, that's damaging property, right? Property damage. If they burn it.
You guys hear me or?
Yeah, we hear you, Torta Pounder.
All right, cool.
The thing is, you know what I think about that, ET, is that you can have the companion, but whatever AI features or whatever it is that it needs to operate, that's going to be hooked up to some cloud where someone else is in control of all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could be your companion, but the software and everything else belongs to a company, and they're the ones that can charge you if you damage their goods.
Hey, imagine all the fetishes
Frank,
they're gonna uncover.
ET, think about this though. Just like you know, you were saying that you wouldn't be fighting with your AI companion, right? But just like AI, feeds us false narratives. Yeah, it would try to be a manipulator, and do little grimy moves. You know what I mean? And once you start catching on to it, yeah, maybe you might start fucking it up, beating the shit out of it. I'd probably call mine fucking shittles. Hey
Helga, what do you think about that? Would you consider having an AI companion?
No.
That's a solid
no.
no.
That's right.
No.
That's a solid no, 100.
There ain't
yo.
even a thought about it. No.
Nope. Yeah.
Likewise.
What is the point? What is the point of that? I don't get the point of it. So it was
Why to get your freak on or something, and
maybe I'm not that freaky.
yeah, that's right.
Maybe I'm not
That's
freaky
right.
enough for it.
You know what, though,
I
Helga?
don't think I am either.
I look at it as visual, right? So look, say I wanted to create an atmosphere of a scene. You could create a 1930s, 1800s, and you can have these. It's like Disneyland. You go to Disneyland, right? You go into the Pirates of the Caribbean right there, and you see all those are artificial human companions. Walt Disney was ahead of his time by creating the robotics and everything. So I think about it in that way also. I don't think about it just necessarily being, an artificial human companion right there looking at me like, what the fuck you looking at? Robot. But if I could create a scene and I need to populate it.
Is this shit even open, man?
If I populate it with other humans, they're going to detract from the scene I'm trying to create. All these AI companions are going to be outsmarting their owners eventually.
What if you miss a couple payments on your AI companion? It gets like repossessed.
They're going to take it.
They're going to come get it.
What if your AI companion gets spliced with a rat?
Damn, that's be crazy.
Yeah. What if it has a fetish for cheese?
Yeah. What's up, OG Smalls? We send ours.
You guys remember the show Small Wonder with Vicky, the robot?
Yeah, Vicky.
That was weird, bro. That was weird.
Yeah.
Looking back.
Yeah, looking back on Jay Slaughter, sadly, most people these days would be outsmarted by a Teddy Ruxpin. Hey, I still have an original Teddy Ruxpin put away. The original.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I was just seeing something on like toys from back then, like Big Wheel and the Cheetah, the Green Machine, and the Teddy Rux, whatever his name was, that was the little bear, right? The little bear thing.
Yeah,
like the answer.
Little bear talk.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
the little bear that talks. Like just.
That was a form of it. You know what? Like the cabbage. Remember the Cabbage Patch Dolls? The craze they had. That was a form of art. That was an artificial human, like an artificial companion for kids who wanted those. For a lot of girls, a lot of toys serve as that. I don't know how you guys think about that, but people have their toys right there. They'll talk or fuck with them and everything.
I hope I'm not over on this scale. I just got loaded. Right now, just down the block.
Hey, so
I was thinking about. Go ahead.
I think I hear.
Hey, I'm gonna put myself on mute.
All right.
I hear what you're saying, ET. I do think though that there's a difference between like how children use their imagination to create dialogues and things like that.
Damn, I got loaded waiting for the scale.
Then feeding information to like an AI that's all it's going to do is regurgitate it back to you in a way where it sounds like an answer, it sounds like a response, you know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. I think it is a bit different.
I'm not overweight. I just went to the scale.
I don't mean like AI, like the dog. Oh, you went to the scale, like a dog talking, right? So
I was just on the scale, man. I was worried I was gonna be overweight.
Artificiality has been around for a long time. Like when I used to have my little He-Man, right? Those were my little companions, those are my little homies right there, man. I'm talking to them.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, without a doll talking to you, there's a lot of adults who went and bought Cabbage Patch Dolls, and they really used to try to care for them like they were their own babies.
That was like 80, 81, huh?
Yeah, that
Those
was a
came
lot.
out.
I don't know when. I don't exactly know when, but I remember that. I
Hey,
mean,
remember they also had the My Buddy.
oh
Kid
yeah, that was a
Sister.
creepy little fuck right there. That shit was weird. Little I didn't like that little fucker.
Yeah.
They also
Yeah, that's already like that's after my time. You know, my sister, my baby sister had. Yeah, my kid sister had like one of the original Cabbage Patch dolls right when they came out. I remember the suckers were expensive.
They even came with adoption papers.
Yeah,
Yeah, they came with papers, man. They couldn't get.
Yeah,
they couldn't get deported. You know.
Hey, Mr. Oxford,
I
that
couldn't get all of
Pee Wee
them.
Herman was crazy. The poo string Pee Wee Herman.
They
that was.
also had one. They also had one called My Pet Monster that came with its own like orange handcuffs. They even had a cartoon, My Pet Monster.
Oh, I remember that.
And the Mad Balls. Remember the Mad Balls?
Yeah, the Mad Balls. Hell yeah. They
Yeah,
had
that's,
riots over Cabbage Patch
Did you guys
Kids.
ever see these toys that were called Muscle? They were like pink little like wrestler type toys.
Hell yeah, I had a
Like
bunch of
Muscle.
those.
Yeah, those are.
They were all swelled up and shit, all cut up.
Yeah, with creases and shit.
Yeah, for real. Oh yeah, look at
Let's see.
Baby Doll
Yeah.
Diaz. Go ahead, Helga.
Let's hear what Ramiro thinks about all this AI companion. What do you think?
Remember,
is yours.
she's talking to you. The floor is yours.
Yeah, Baby Doll Diaz. They
How
do
did I
have
put
those
you on the
babies now
spot?
that look real, and adults really treat them as humans. Yeah, you know, a lot of that search for psychological purposes. There's some women who lost their children, or some ladies that can't have children and they don't want to adopt, so they will purchase. They're expensive too. Some of them are a couple $1,000s.
Yeah.
I never had no damn good guy dog. What do you think, Mike?
Oh, you're on intermission time. Isn't that what Chucky's based on? Like the good guy dolls?
Yeah, I think it was.
The Chucky doll? Yeah.
Chucky. I still have my
Yeah.
pet monster. That's right, Jay Slaughter.
That's right.
Even them porcelain dolls are creepy.
Oh, the porcelain dolls?
Yeah.
I hated
My
those
grandma
dolls that
used to
their
have a
eyes
bunch.
rolled, that their eyes open and closed. I hated
Oh,
those.
yeah.
My grandma used to have a bunch of them, man, in this glass, like a hutch set or whatever. I don't know, but I remember we'd spend the night over there every now and then, me and a few of my cousins, and you fall asleep, and she'd have the hallway light left on. And we're like, 6, 7 years old and stuff, but it always seemed like them dolls were just like they couldn't wait for us to go to sleep. You know what I mean? They were, I don't know, they were creepy because she had about 20, 30 of them in this glass case, a display type thing.
Yeah.
I hate it when they would turn their heads 360 on their own.
Yo, do you guys remember a movie
that
back
Chuck-
in the day called Short Circuit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny Five. No, Johnny Five. Oh,
Yeah.
Number 5 alive.
Johnny Five.
Yeah, I remember Short Circuit, man. Hey, you remember
Yeah,
that
no,
one,
different.
Mac and Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Mac and Me. That's hey, man, that's a little. Imagine having a little Mac and Me, man. Wake up and poo on your leg. Get up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mac and Me was a trip, man.
Yeah, when I was a kid, this is Chris speaking. When I was a kid, man, and I'm talking about like a kid, you know what I mean? Like under the age of 5, I had like fucking 12.5-inch fucking G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? G.I. Joe was a big old dude, you know what I mean? And the vehicles were big and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's it was a different time back then. Yeah, all that other shit came out like later.
Yeah, they had the big Voltron, remember? That was pretty big also.
Yeah, Voltron, my brother had all that shit, man.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
the Reverend one said, what's creepier, dolls or puppets?
Damn.
Yeah, puppets are kind of, yeah. Because someone
Yeah, I
can
guess
make you believe it's alive, you know, and even though you know it's not alive, you know, if
Right.
someone knows how to ventriloquist knows how to use it, I mean, they got you know mad skills. Yeah, they can portray that thing actually has a soul.
Right.
You
There's a
know,
dude that
and you believe, even though
does
you,
that.
I like
He
the
makes
puppets a lot.
the puppet
I
play
don't
the
know,
drums.
something like
He's a street
but yeah,
performer, man. He's
they
pretty
are kind
bad.
of they are kind of weird, man. Those
spooky.
Those puppets, yeah, spooky. There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, the puppets are weird though.
Yeah, yeah.
But you look at them,
Yeah,
and you're
but
like, nah, this is dead. And then you're like, you double check. You're like, what the fuck? Why did I even double check?
Or their little head spins all the way around, you know?
Yeah.
It's because of the joints. It's because of the limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You guys
of
remember
them.
the episode of the Twilight Zone when the guy had a dummy and the dummy came to
Yeah.
life and took over his ass? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he kept trying to it took over and he kept trying to put it away in his case or something.
Yeah, this case.
That
yeah.
Twilight episode, yeah.
And at the end, he
Yeah.
became the puppet, the dummy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are
That's
ugly
right
too. Those dummies, like the ventriloquist. Those are those are
Yeah.
ugly little fuckers.
Yeah.
Puppets are creepy as fuck. Yeah.
Like Jeff Dunham, Dunham or whatever.
That white guy that does the puppets. Is that what you're talking
Jeff
about?
Dunham. Yeah.
Hangman?
He's
Yeah.
got like 9 characters or something like that.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of different characters. Yeah, that's skillet or a lot of practice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because we could do anything as humans or man. You know, it's just I don't mean man like being chauvinist. I'm just saying, you know, human. As long as we're lazy. That's the problem. We're lazy. You know, we're
And it's
lazy by
crazy
habit.
how you say makes it like he has that dude Jeff Dunham. He has one character. He's an old man, like a grumpy old man. His face is all like he's pissed off and shit. And he builds his story or the comedy routine that night. But it goes with the dude's face, the puppet's facial expressions and like the eyebrows.
Right.
He makes a move. And oh man, he's hilarious, man.
I mean, kids are being raised by puppets. Look at Sesame Street, bro.
Hey, that's just crazy nowadays. Has anybody seen Sesame Street within the last like 10 years? It's fucking like 100% different than when I was a kid. They went like green. Oscar lives in a different, like a recycle bin now or some shit. It's different. It ain't like the old school.
You know, I don't even no trash can no more, huh? He's in a recycling bin. Yeah. That's crazy.
He's eco-friendly now.
Yeah, he's eco-friendly. There you go.
Eco-friendly. There's a little girl, that won that the America's Got Talent or whatever. She was badass. She Darcy or something like that. She was like 12 or something, but she does the ventriloquist with a doll, but she sings also. I mean, bad. She holds a note, and she does a duo, her and her dummy, and it's crazy. I'm like, how in the hell? Let alone just a ventriloquist. You know what I mean? To sing and make it and to hold a note. Oh man, she's pretty talented.
Well, I mean, that's the best time to learn is when you're a child, man. You're like a sponge, man. Everything, you know. Like I remember so much from when I was a child.
I think ventriloquists are borderline psychotic, bro. I don't know.
That's just creepy.
Yeah, I could agree.
Yeah, well,
hey, you know what, man?
I could too. Yeah, it'd be a lot of talking to yourself, but who's the real dummy, though, right?
Yeah, like which one is really you?
Yeah.
Which one's
Yeah.
That's like
I said,
when
who's the real dummy?
You're walking, you see across the street like some homeless dude or whatever that's having a badass argument with himself, and you look over and you're like, you say out, and you're walking by yourself and you go, look at that crazy motherfucker. But who are you just talking to out loud?
Yeah. That's sad, man. That's sad. I see that
We
shit
got a
all
poll
the
up,
time,
right? We got a poll. What is creepier, dolls or puppets? 9 votes. 56% dolls at the moment. 44% puppets.
AT, remember that movie? You said, I think you said you remember the movie Mannequin.
If they are not modeling clothes. Oh yeah, I remember Mannequin. Yeah.
You remember that part where?
How about the movie FX with the robotic clown puppet?
Hey, but man's been definitely infatuated. Oh, you guys have to excuse me for a minute.
Hey, what? Hey,
I gotta take that call.
Hangman, what about Mannequin?
I'll be back.
Finish the thought, man. About Mannequin.
Well, no, because we're talking about just the dolls and ventriloquists and stuff like that. But there's a part of the movie where the main character Jonathan, he's taking Emmy, and then there's this old couple in the corner, and the lady goes, "Hey, look at him with the dummy," and then her husband goes, "Well, who are you to talk?" Meaning like he was calling his own wife like a dummy. I don't know if you guys remember that part, but it was rather funny.
What about Short Circuit? You guys already mentioned Short Circuit?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that.
All right, I'm late to the show.
Yeah.
Speaking of Short Circuit, you know that the Indian guy in Short Circuit is not even Indian. He was like a white guy, fucking face paint and shit like that. The guy who invented Johnny Five. What's that ass?
That was brown face, bro.
Yeah, brown face, dude. He had a fake Indian accent and everything, bro. Shit blew my mind.
Hey, you know what? That's right. My wife just reminded me right now. Anybody remember that show called Small Wonders where they had the little robot daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vicky. Yeah.
See, we were all of us. They were planting the seed, and all of us way before even anybody was thinking about. Because back then, when that show came out, there was no talks about like robots coming into the house, other than like the show.
Well, but that's why I mentioned the Jetsons, because if you remember the Jetsons, they had robots, all kinds of shit.
Hell yeah.
And it was just like in Rosie.
Yeah,
Rosie.
Rosie the robot.
Little by little, like there's I forgot the professor's name, but he was on the level of that dude Tyson Neil deGrasse or whatever, and he was talking about the transhumanism. Everybody getting all these like already what do you call it, like implants, not just implants like chips, but like crazy stuff. And there's I think one dude that did the not the Neuralink. He's actually one of the first people. He's already in the transhumanism category or whatever, because something to do with his brain. He has this like little antenna that comes up out of his brain, and it's almost like it's a where you bend it, and then it has like those fish, they have the little light bulb that's sticking out top of their head, and it hangs over, so that way that's what attracts their food. Well, the guy, damn, I'll have to look him up, but he's the first one of the first people that ever said, okay, here I'm gonna go ahead and let my body integrate with this computer system or whatever. But yeah, it's a trip. Transhumanism. It's a big thing.
He gets free pay-per-view, dog.
Right? It's nuts. They did a little documentary on it.
Hey, do you guys remember that? Go ahead.
Hey, right now Slaughter said something about my buddy, right? Hey,
yeah, I see it.
Didn't that little fucker look like the little boy that owns Chucky and the Chucky movies?
Yeah,
it did, huh? With his little bow cut.
Everything, even with the fucking wears. If I can remember correctly, yeah, there you go. Little fucking, he looks just like him actually. It's a trip. I just said that. I was like, fuck, I remember that little fucker. He looks like the dude from Chucky, the one that owns him.
Yeah. Hey, have you guys ever heard that song "Paper Doll" by Johnny Black?
No, I haven't.
When he says he talks about, it's called Paper Doll. One of the famous quote on there, he says, "When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the truest doll in all this world. I'd rather have a paper doll to call my own than have a fickle-minded real-life girl." That's from Johnny Black. 1942 was a song. Wow. He was over there. Yeah, that was back then. If you guys get a chance, check it out.
Hell yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a good 60 years. That's 60 years back and shit. That's
1942. Yeah,
He
man.
was talking about Fifi's and shit.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Just like the other day. Sorry, go ahead.
You think
Didn't the original Land of the Lost have fucking like some kind of robots, or am I tripping? Or a portal, huh? Some shit. The original Land of the Lost, the old OG.
They fell through the crease.
Yeah. Hey, that shit looks so fake, huh? Fuck. I seen that shit. That shit looks fake as hell when the canoe goes over the fucking. That shit looks fake.
I did a little short with that opening scene.
I think I was maybe like 8 or 9 or something when it came out.
What year was that?
Mike, remember Land of the Lost? They also had like these lizard people. I think that they were kind of like
Sleestack.
Yeah, they were like the
Sleestack. Yeah, they were always like hiding out in the caves. They'd be like,
but they had technology though. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Because they're, what the hell was it? They're not. He was part of their leader. Remember the gold looking Sleestack, or that was his name. He was cool with the human with the uncle and the two kids.
Not Chaka.
Not Chaka. He was the Sleestack. He was like the head of them.
Chaka's skills.
But they would use the crystals for power and stuff. Remember, they put the crystal in and like some kind of machine, like thing in the rock, whatever, and it power up.
Ain't that them right there? The little lizards.
It would show them the future, or some shit like that. Something it would show them something.
Right.
Little crystal.
Yeah,
those ugly little fuckers. I don't remember how ugly they were.
Gorlock.
Enoch. I think his name was Enoch. The gold looking one.
Yeah, it was. There you go.
And when Will Ferrell made when they made that movie and they came out, that shit was pretty funny. He double piss on himself and shit.
That shit was hilarious.
You guys remember the movie The Dark Crystal?
Yeah.
The Dark Crystal's pretty wicked.
With the puppets.
Yeah, like the brother and the sister, and then those big hunchback monsters.
Like elves, but it's like a Muppet type movie.
Yeah.
I think Jim Henson created the monster.
Yeah, that was a pretty wicked movie.
Oh hell yeah, that's a badass movie.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember it.
Hey,
what about remember The Never Ending Story? I like that. That was a badass movie.
The Trail. Yeah, it's a good movie. The Trail. Real good movie. Yeah,
what's the name of that kids movie? Came out a little while ago. It was not Clay not Clay. Well, anyways, the beginning of the movie, it shows like it's in the future, and all the humans are sitting on these. They're like recliner chair, but they're like hoverboard. They're just kind of and everybody's like going to work. But
Wall-E.
they sit in the. Is that what it was?
No, it was
Wall-E. Yeah,
No.
Wall-E.
Yeah, it was Wall-E.
Was it? And after watching that movie, I was like thinking about it, and I go, that's kind of like where everybody's headed. I go, because what I say, the humans lost their bone density because they don't do nothing no more. We have robots, everything doing everything for us, and everybody was going to work on their chair and shit. And I go, shit.
And then the captain has a fight with the AI robot, like to take control of the ship. And he can't even really move because he's been like in that chair for years.
That's
since
right.
He was born. That's a good
That's
movie.
crazy.
Wally's good.
I wanted to ask Christopher if he's ever encountered Large Marge out in the roads out there.
Oh, Large Marge. Hey, Large Marge was funny, man.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, man.
Buck Rogers, yeah.
Here we go, look. Let me put it on. That shit was funny. I remember thinking it was a dark night. Right here. She like, shut up, Pee Wee Herman.
Some night, huh? On this very night, 10 years ago, along this same stretch of road, in a dense fog, just like this, I saw the worst accident I ever seen. There was this sound, like a garbage truck dropped off the Empire State Building. And when they finally pulled the driver's body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this.
Hey, shout out to the truck drivers, man. All the ones who came across everybody who came across Large Marge, man. That's right.
Just tell them Large Marge sent you.
Yeah, Large Marge. He went in there too. Large Marge sent me.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Hey, I mean, not to change the subject, but I seen a fucking nasty ass fucking accident right now. I was coming back from watching the Jackson 5 movie with my kids.
Yeah.
And I live right here in the corner pad, homie, right here, right in the corner pad, right here. I can open my door and I see the intersection, right in the corner pad. And I have cameras on me because a bunch of shit has fucking happened here since I've been here, homie. I haven't even been here a handful of years and already everywhere in this neighborhood, homie, it's fucking sickly dangerous, homie. And there's a bunch of schools right here too. My kids' schools up the street. There's a high school up the other way, and there's schools everywhere. Hey, homie, I got it on camera, dog. You know the police cruisers, right? The Interceptors.
Yeah.
Well, it was one of those. It was a Ford Explorers, right? Explorers. And you know, when you hit the gas on those, they kind of sit down. You know, they kind of sit down. They kind of flatten out a little bit. Well, you see it all on the camera, homie. The trucks crossing this way towards me, right? And there's a street going obviously the other way. Homie, the motorcycle, homie. This truck, you see it stop. Does this little stop? I don't know if you didn't see the motorcycle coming, homie, but that fucking motorcycle was coming out. Madre, homie, it was fucking jamming. And the Interceptor just started moseying on across the street. Whoa, homie, you see that fool hit the back end of that thing? No helmet either. And the dude, the vato, the husband of the little boy and his lady that were in the truck, he's showing me the picture on the other side because I couldn't see it. Well, put it this way, homie. He hit the back end of the Interceptor. He flipped it, homie, to face the other way. Face it the way that motorcycle was coming. So I don't know if anybody here rides. Anybody you guys ride? Well, how fucking fast and how hard would you have to hit a police cruiser like that? Well, it wasn't a police cruiser, but it was that type of vehicle. To flip it, homie. To flip it the other way. Yeah, homie, that dude, hey, homie, you see the video? Gosh, homie, that fool was immobilized. He was just on the floor. You see his glasses fly up. The last thing that hit the floor was his glasses, homie. You see his glasses? I was like, oh. And then my neighbor, you see him on the videotape. He comes out and he looks, and you could tell he turns around right away. And he told me, he goes, hey, bro, I don't know what it was. But it looked like there was brains on the floor. I was like, oh, man. I'm glad my kids didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
We're all scared because there was Judas up until like maybe the Judas just came a little while ago when I got out of it. A Judas came to my door. He was asking me if I wanted to make a statement. I said I wasn't even here. I just pulled up. I just pulled up with my kids, man. The whole fleet of people were here waiting for me and shit. Yeah, that shit was gotcha. I mean, I don't think that fool lived, to be honest with you.
Yeah, motorcycle accidents, man. I've seen some fucked up ones before, man. They got no chance, man. They really have no chance, especially how fast they go. Boom, it flip.
He flipped that motherfucker. Oh, hey, I'll put it this way: that all the airbags in that vehicle deployed.
Damn.
And he hit him in the back end, like by the wheel well. Gotcha, dog. You should see him. It was like he just literally hit a wall. Poof! And you see his body just fucking like a rag doll up in the air.
Damn.
Hits, and he was gone. I think he's gone, dog. To be honest with you. Hopefully not. They don't look good for him.
And I give it up to them. Those the bike riders that ride that Isle of Man, but on the racing motorcycles. Has anybody seen any of those videos? It's called.
What's it called?
This one was
Isle of Man.
Oh,
and these dudes are like it's on an island, but it's a city, and all these dudes that fucking race them super fast motorcycle bikes. These guys are doing like 150, 200, and it's almost like a
windy and
windy. It comes in and out of like the towns where people are shopping and shit right there, and then boom. I mean, hauling fucking out. There's no before you even go, oh shit, you've already done and crashed already. You know, it's
yeah. They show some. Let's check one out real quick. It's a minute.
All right.
Oh hell no, they going fast as fuck.
Watch.
That's fast.
These dudes are screaming.
Hell yeah. Here they come. Yeah, that's fast as fuck. Hey, would any of you guys do that?
Hell no. That's a whole
Oh, nah.
different kind of balls, man. Hell no.
Fuck no.
That's a whole different set of balls.
Hell yeah.
Hey, ET, what you ever seen any of the Brazil motorcycle cops chasing people on motorcycles from Brazil?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, that shit's crazy. Huh?
Hey, those fools they go balls out to get away, and the whole it's like they're on the road, but sometimes they turn off the road and go down these like little. It would be an alley, but you can barely just walk through it yourself, just enough to fit your motorcycle. I mean, and they have passengers on the back.
Oh, stairs and all that. Okay, they ain't fucking around.
Hey, them fools they have their lady riding passenger and just hauling fucking ass. I mean, like a fucking Hollywood movie, and just they're nuts. I'm like, fuck. To trust having a passenger, because if anybody's ever ridden somebody on a motorcycle, and if they don't know how to ride as passenger, they'll make you eat shit.
Hey, ET.
Yeah.
You should look for a video. There's this video of a drone that they use to film a bowling alley. Like that video won, like I don't know, I guess it won some awards, but it's like a one take video filmed with a drone that goes throughout like the whole bowling alley. But it's just one shot, and they used it as a commercial, and it became like viral. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think. Look, there's just one.
Yeah, we just got here. Coming in now.
So that's a drone right there recording. That's crazy right there.
Dude, was that a turkey?
That's that's a drone, man. Imagine that, man. That shit is so perfect. Imagine it just following you.
That's tight.
And that's like a regular drone. Imagine if it was like a military grade drone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, damn. That shit straight in the bowling alley. Look at that. Going through all the little cracks and under tables. And look at that.
We should meet at that board. It was one shot. It was done in one shot.
Yeah, that's a trip. Look at that. Damn. Hit that shit. That's right. Got a strike.
You like bowling, ET?
Right there. Yeah, I can bowl. Hell yeah. What about you guys?
Fun.
Yeah, bowling's cool, man. I think I'm all right. I think I'm all right at that shit. Tell me to get that off. Darts, bowling, all that shit.
Whoever was flying it did a pretty good job, man. That was badass.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. And like you said, if we would have imagined if it was a military drone, shit. I
They
don't
have
make
these.
statements.
Anybody seen? They have the drone races where like they got these fast ass drones and people are boom, zoom, zoom. They go through these like like frisbee looking obstacles up in the air. And then last night, and I forgot I missed it. They have these or they made the drones just enough where it's like a little capsule, but humans are they're it was a competition, same shit, like having a race, and they're human sized drone races, it was called, or something like that. It was pretty. I just seen it was going to be on like in 2 hours or something like that, and I ended up falling asleep before it came on. But I seen the little preview for it. It looked pretty sick.
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot of crazy shit out there. Fuck, he said, "Fuck that." And let me see, that looks fun. What looks fun? The motorcycles. Let me see, that was from 40. Oh nah, hell nah. I would not do no shit like that. I would have been the one flying like a rag dog, like a rag doll. Hell nah.
Hey, E.T.
How
about would you ever try one of them squirrel suits?
What is it?
One of them squirrel suits. Those guys that they jump off to do like skydiving, but they just jump off the mountain and then they spread their wings out like those flying bats.
Hell nah. Hey, you know what? Nah.
Fuck that, huh?
Hey, have anybody here ever been skydiving?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people who did it, man. Someone told me, I said, fuck no, hell no, I'm cool.
Same here. I know with my luck, I'd open my parachute and fuck pots and pans
Hey,
come
you know
out.
what? Hey, my cousin did it right. He told me the same shit. He's like, man, I was scared. I'm thinking, what if it's me just fucks up? I think everyone thinks that. We all think it's gonna be mine that fucks up.
Hell yeah. Mine will open it up and pots and pans will come out.
Hell yeah. Hey, they got places when you go, though, someone goes with you, they hold you until they know, your shit gets activated. But I would have been like, hell no, I'm cool.
Somebody bone me on the way down and shit.
Man, what about bungee jumping? Anyone ever did that shit?
Hey,
Nope.
nah, you know what? I was gonna go bungee jumping once, but there's a video, bro, of this guy that does this bungee cord jump. And it just so happens that when he's bouncing back, the cord forms like a noose, and his head goes right, and it goes right around his neck, bro. I'm sure you can find the video on YouTube, but like the dude, like when he's coming back up from bouncing, the cord wraps around his neck, bro. He survived.
Damn.
But he could have died right there.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know what's a trip, right? I'm pretty sure everybody goes through this, right? You'll talk about something, and then whatever you're talking about pops up on the feed.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's how we know to be listening. So right now, when you said that, Mike, yeah.
Yeah, I had that happen to me, homie, when I was training to get my CDL, and I started picking up, and I was like, hey, this motherfucker listens to it. Because of all things, homie, me and this dude, my trainer, we were talking about ingrown toenails.
Yeah.
And guess what pops up on my fucking feed?
Ingrown
Guess what pops up on my
toenails,
fucking
yeah.
feed? Fucking ingrown toenails, homie, straight up. Yep.
Hey,
Swear to God, homie.
You know what's a trip, right? So I was off of YouTube. When I came back on, look, Mike, they showed this right here. They showed this dude with the wingsuit flights.
Oh, shit.
I was out. I
Damn.
just turned YouTube back on, and that was right there, man. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah. See, they're listening.
Hell yeah. Do a wing, man. Doing that shit, though? Nah, man. Hell no. I can't do that. I can't risk it.
Hell no. Hell no. Look at in that wingsuit. Look at that wingsuit thing. There's no really way to like practice for it. The dude that first gave it a shot and said, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. What the fuck was he thinking?
Yeah.
Even though it works right now, like they say, you're still falling straight down. You're just falling at an angle now because you got,
Yeah.
the wings that kind of just take it. You're not going straight down though. Hell no.
Yes, for real.
I just wonder.
Hey, what's
how
up,
do you
Terps?
land,
How you doing?
bro? Like, how do
Saludos,
you
respetos,
land
homie. We
with that?
send ours.
And even parachuting,
Damn, let's
people that
see.
do parachuting or
Oh, they
jumping
have
out the
a
airplane. I used to, fuck that. How many times did you guys play with one of them little army things when you were small and you wrap up the parachute and you throw it up in the air and it's supposed to come down and it failed, even though it did work every now and then. But all you just the wind will shift and hit your parachute and have it go up against the other one. Yeah, a bird, anything. Fuck that.
Dude, that's the dude with the wings flying, Frank. He's flying. That's just wings right there. Damn, man, hitting that shit. Boom.
Hey, look,
Imagine hitting that rock
check
right
this
there, that
out,
mountain.
check this out, bro. I'll tell you one thing. If doing that was gonna save my life, like let's say I'm surrounded by like enemies, right? Like I know that they're coming after me, and I don't have any gun, I don't have any bullets. I'm out of bullets. Then that's the only thing that's gonna save me. I'm jumping, bro.
Oh, I'm jumping too. Hell yeah.
Oh, for sure. But just to
Yeah,
go
I'm
as
jumping too.
recreation. But
And I'll have fun. I'll be like,
recreation,
fuck it.
hell no.
Hey, after that, it'll become like a hobby. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do it again.
Yeah, like a
So,
slide.
after they got the wings, they hit the parachute. Damn.
Have you seen the ones where they crash?
Have you seen any of the ones where these dudes crash? Nutty, man.
Yeah, I bet, man. Look, hitting the mountain. Yeah, that's a wrap.
Because over in I think it's Brazil or something like that. There's a famous mountain that these guys go down. It's one of these, and their chest is maybe 7-8 feet from the ground, where they're just hauling ass down this fucking hill. I mean, this mountain. But people walk down the mountain too. It might be like one of this ones right here, where the people they'll sit down off to the side, and they film him, and he's just like shoo, right past them, and you're like, fuck. And they go around the corner of this mountain, and then out there in the ocean or the mountain, it looks like a donut, but it's only, I think, 10 feet wide or something like that. And these fuckers shoot right through it. And it's like, man, if your measurements are off just a little bit,
The wind is stronger.
Hey, what if all of this shit is AI?
I know, I'll be a trip. Huh? Hey,
what
for
would you rather,
real.
hey, what would you vatos rather do if you hit meant saving your life? Would you rather jump out of an airplane like that, like with one of those chutes or whatever, or squirrel suits or whatever, or have you guys seen that documentary about the vato, the alpinist that climbs mountains and shit, like solo freestyle, like no safety route, no ropes, no nothing, just his little pick. And that shit fucking, hey homie, that shit had my fucking hands sweating the whole time I was watching it. I was like, this fool is crazy,
Hey,
dog. Watch that shit, homie. Trust me, that shit's
For
badass.
that though, you gotta be in peak physical condition.
Oh yeah. Oh, the motherfucker has forearms like crazy.
yeah, those fuckers are strong to do that rock climbing.
And he's so fat and he's so good at it that he even like he's like, okay, I'm gonna climb it around. I'm gonna try to do it at this time, like fucking fast. I'm like, hold. And it's a fucking. These are some of the highest peaks in the world, homie. On glaciers, on rocks, on fucking everything. This motherfucker just going up.
No cracks and shit.
Hey, what do you guys think about those people, like those parkour guys, like that go up on top of these, like like buildings, and they jump from one side to another, and then they film themselves, and they film themselves like dying because like they'll miss the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about died.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, even Gunnar said that dude's superhuman.
What
That
do you
was
think
crazy.
about parkour? Like, what do you think about that practice?
It's just like when you're a little kid. It is. It's just fuck that. Me too. But I think it's just like when you're a little kid, when you're bouncing around, jumping from the sofa when you're not supposed to try and land on the other one or shit. But it just as adults, fucking, it's just.
I already see Mike trying it out tomorrow.
Hell no, bro. I'm good for real. It's like it's almost the same. Like,
hey Mike, what if somebody offered you a title shot right now and said all you gotta do is this? He's like, jump out of his airplane in a squirrel suit. Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna give you a title shot. We're gonna give you a title shot right now.
Nah, not to do the squirrel suit. Hell no. Hell no.
What about just skydiving? What about just skydiving?
Nope.
I know, that's
Yeah, I won't do none of that shit.
There's like that, the skydiving, all that stuff. Even I even was mentioning before, like to my wife, I said, man, all those people that jumped from the building from 9/11 and stuff like that, they jumped way early. Or I can't put myself in their position whatsoever. But I'm saying if even if it was burning like that, I would not have jumped. I would have tried to been breaking. I would have went down with the building burning. Fuck that, because you don't give yourself.
Yeah.
There's no chance left. Once you jump, you can't go. Nah, fuck that. Turn around, go back, or we'll make it nothing. You're done. That's it. And then scare my own self on the way down and shit. Fuck that. I'm already scared trying to get out the building.
I think I would have jumped.
I'll just be trying to, as much as possible, breaking down wall, do something. I mean, fuck.
That's where you need a squirrel suit, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. You need a squirrel suit.
Retract that shit like Inspector Gadget.
Hey, they should start having some emergency squirrel suits in case that shit happens. Fuck. I thought the same shit right now, Frank. Hey, I pictured myself in there, man, jumping out with a little suit, like.
Hey, like remember the Super Mario character when you turn into a fucking raccoon?
A fox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the raccoon. Yeah.
That's right.
He can fly a little bit, a little raccoon tail.
Yeah.
I believe that was Mario 3.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Or if you had an Inspector
you can run
Gadget
so
hat.
fast and it go you can just fly for a little bit, about 5
Come on,
seconds.
ET, you know you still have it. You know you still
Yeah,
have it.
Ramiro, you ain't right, dog.
What happened? What happened?
Hey, nah, but it's crazy, bro. I mean, there's so much like technology, you know what I mean? Hey, you remember like back in the 80s? I remember when I was like in the 80s, you would see it more often where they would have like those high record motorcycle jumps, like trying to beat world records and shit.
Oh yeah,
Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah, like Evil Knievel, and remember the human cannonballs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They used to shoot people out of cannons. That shit was crazy, bro.
Hey, real fast, does everybody knows American Idol and all that stuff in the what's it called, the Voice and all that bullshit? But what was one of the first talent shows that came on TV that was like that?
Star Search.
That Star Search.
Yeah.
That's right. With
Star
Ed
Search,
McMahon
I remember
and,
that shit.
Yeah. It popped in my head the other day. We were talking about something and I was like, yeah, there was a show that do Ed McMahon. They used to pull it was one of the singers or something like that that's still around that came out. I go, hey, I remember when they came out, the motherfucker came out on Star Search. And I was like, oh shit, I remember Star Search. This fucking days. Mm-hmm. Fucking.
What was that other kind of Soul Train one? Is it American Bandstand or what was it?
There was American Bandstand, and there was
Soul
also
Train.
Solid. There was a show called Solid Gold.
Solid
with
Gold.
Marilyn- With Marilyn
Shit,
McCoo.
that's right.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
That's Solid Gold. That's crazy. That's right. There's some older shit. That's like back when the commercials. Remember the
Marilyn McCoo
just tell
was
Charlie
a singer. She was a singer for the the ones that sang the Dawning of Aquarius. Yeah, that 60s song, the one, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And then it gets into spread the sunshine, let the sunshine in. That song, it's called Aquarius.
Just the same time you started singing it, my wife, she started singing it too. And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, fuck, I remember it.
Okay,
That's crazy.
so Marilyn McCoo was in that group and she was the host of Solid Gold.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, Solid Gold. Soul Train. Soul Train.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it Cornelius? Something
Yeah,
Cornelius.
Don Cornelius.
Okay.
Don Cornelius.
Skydiving sounds fun though with the professional. Hell no, I'm cool.
Hell no. Even though he knows what to do.
Nobody's spooning me.
Yeah, shit.
That was
You
funny.
got me fucked up.
Right?
There's too many things that are out of your hands.
Yeah. There's too many variables that are way out of your hands. I mean, like anything, but hell no.
Hey,
I'm not.
would you walk a tightrope across like a canyon?
No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Walk on the sidewalk.
I wouldn't walk a tight road across the street.
And it's a trip because like I'm not scared of the heights. I could climb stuff too.
I'm scared of it.
I'll climb stuff in even if you're working way up, not way up. I've never been, me working above like maybe 4 stories. That's about it. But that wasn't too bad. But working for Hydrex, the pest control, you had to carry them fucking 120-pound tarps on your shoulder up the fucking ladders and shit. And that was all good, but to be jumping off shit, you know what I mean, and going, okay, this is how I'm getting down. Hell no.
Yeah.
Brain track without
Yeah. It's just like fuck.
I mean, but you know what I think? I think that there are certain things that we could learn, like certain skills. For like, I'm sure you, Mike. I mean, one of the things that they teach you is also how to fall, like how to land, like how to fall on your side without hurting yourself, like how to roll. You know what I mean? And I think that sometimes those are important things to learn, like how to use your body so that you don't hit with like too much impact. You know what I mean?
Right. It's all that breakdown. That's crazy. That's crazy. You said that
I
because
hit him with everything.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I hit him with the kitchen sink. Fuck that.
Fuck yeah. I mean, because I'm 165 pounds. Soaking wet, and
Mike, we're the same size.
Yeah, my wife said she's all liar, just because I put on maybe 10 pounds, but not 165. I've never. I've always been about. Hold on. She wants to chime in here.
Don't let him lie to you. I'm looking at his belly right now. He is way more than 165.
Hey, I graduated at 126 pounds. My sophomore, junior, and senior year, I wrestled 126 pounds all 3 years. So
You're a wrestler too. Man, I've got a lot in common.
And after that, I maybe always walked around like between 150.
With me and I started.
Yeah, 155, 165, and then like I said, my wife's cooking is great. You know me, so like the last 10 years, I put on a little bit more, but I've never ever been any higher. Right?
Yeah.
Until
until I met her. She makes some
shout
good food, man.
Shout out to your wife. Shout out to your wife.
Hell yeah. If we ever do that camping trip up there with Hangman or something like that, and with people, hey, she'll put some dishes together, man. I'm serious, not just because blowing smoke up her ass or being just loving, saying, hey, oh, that's good, and me just trying to swallow down everything she makes is bomb, bro. I scored big time.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Real fast about the hitting power thing. So I mentioned that I always haven't been heavy or been able to, even if I didn't know how to fight it or defend myself or what have you, and just having 250 pounds behind anybody, that's just gonna hurt if they hit you, even if they don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
So someone my size had to utilize that and figure out, my pops was my trainer and everything. He instilled it all into me, but it all comes down to just your skeletal structure. It's just like when you're grounded, you don't even have to, when you're throwing a right cross or whatever, it's your torque, your pivoting, and you being grounded with the ground reinforced, because you don't have to make a fist. People that get all crazy, and they want to get all out of hand and shit like that before make a bunch of noise. You're like, look at you. You can't even handle your own self. How are you gonna fucking handle me? You're just out of control. Now, when you go to break, let's say at one of those picnic tables that you fold the legs out, you go to do a picnic, whatever, just a little table, you get it. One of those, okay, if you were to throw down a hammer fist, right in the dead center, bam, and drop it, you're gonna fuck the table up, right? And it'll just collapse and break. But let's say the same table, we told you here, you could do that same fucking drop that big old hammer fist down, but you gotta do it right above one of the legs. Even as cheaply as they're made, the table is not gonna break the way it did when you hit in the middle. It may not even budge. You go do it again. Oh, it's gonna take you forever if you keep trying to hit it straight up and down on the leg, right? Well, look at it's the same material, same table, everything, but two completely different results. So when you're throwing your right cross, when you're grounded with the ground, pow, your skeletal structure is lined up, and you're hitting with just your 2 big knuckles only, that now everything is grounded, like hitting that the way it is sturdy, when you're trying to break the table on top of the leg, your punch now becomes like that pop because you're grounded. So you didn't have to make a squeeze and make a fist, and you're just exhaling. Now it's like fucking solid. Your punch is way more powerful than trying to throw with any kind of anger or muscle or anything like that. You just twisting pop, and it's solid. It's like you know, what are those doors they people like big houses, they go from the sala to the kitchen to the dinner area or whatever, they push them and they kind of rotate around. Or like when you go into a hotel in the lobby and they have those doors, those doors that like spin around.
Oh yeah,
revolving doors. Those like revolving doors.
Revolving door. There you go.
Okay, let's say there was one of those, and we built one made out of like some wood, plywood or whatever. And they go, we have the door right there open and it swings, and they go, okay, you're gonna start right at 15 yards away, and as soon as I say go, you're gonna go running full speed and right through the door as hard as you can. See if you can break the door a little bit. Is that right? So you go running, take off, you slam into the door flat ways, you can fuck the door up. You may break it or just go fuck it up. But now let's say the same exact material, the same door, everything, but they go, you're gonna do the same thing, take off, run as fast as you can into it, but the door is now opened up sideways. So you're aiming to run right into the spine of the door, right? You hit that fucking door, what's gonna happen? You go fuck yourself up, right? But look at, there's no change in speed, there's no change in wood. We didn't reinforce it or turn it, but two completely different results. So the same thing with us. We're hitting hard, pow, pow, pow. If you want to start hitting harder and you get yourself grounded where both your feet, you're planning your as soon as you're punching, pow, your feet, it's like it's almost like the feeling of the track people. They run track and they shoot the gun off, pow, but they're in the little boot, that little, right when they go to take off, that little burst, that's that little pivot that you're needing as soon as you're hitting, bam, and it all works together in one. So now you're hitting fucking as hard as your body allows you to, because the human body wasn't made to, do all this combat kind of stuff, even though that's why we condition ourselves. We condition ourselves a little bit and feel the pains later on in life, when you get older. But you condition yourself to absorb that kind of damage and stuff, for the shins. You sit there when you're younger and you just get a little broomstick and you just slamming your shin, or you're watching TV to build callus on your shin. And what you're actually doing is you're giving yourself shin splints on purpose, so that way you could build that calcium deposit over your shins to make them nice and strong. So when you're leg kicking somebody, wham! Even when you slam shins, they're kicking at the same time as you, and they're throwing their kick as hard as they were going to want to land it, but you're throwing yours, wham! So now you guys just slam shins, wham, super hard, and you just got to respond like that wasn't shit and throw another one kind of thing, or they block it with their knee, you slam into their elbow or shit like that. Once you have all that callus on your body or your shins, it doesn't hurt you as it normally would without it.
Hey, but
Mike, what if somebody's holding your ankles though?
Hey,
yeah, man.
I've seen some nasty ass kicks though, where like they'll break somebody's shin. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah, and a couple of times they have some videos out where the dude, he's throwing some leg kicks, and like the dude, he's going full power to throw the leg kick, and the other guy just lifts his knee to block it.
Remember the one Brazilian, like famous, tall, skinny.
Oh, Henderson Silva.
Yeah,
Henderson
didn't he
Silva.
break his leg like that?
Yeah, him and the other dude, he was a white
Chris
dude,
Weidman.
but that dude, Chris Weidman. But before both of them, the other guy, fuck, what was the name? He threw the kick, wham, and then you see it in the slow motion when he's pulling it back, but he doesn't even know yet until he steps back to. When he steps back to plant his foot was folded underneath. So he went and he fucking was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then bam, he fell back. and his foot was just like dangling. I was like, oh, that was fucking nasty. And his was just a result of. It's just like, remember back in the day in elementary school, you used to do pencil fighting.
Yeah.
And sometimes you would break that pencil in one hit. Pow! When you just hit the object at its weakest point and you find it dead center, bam! That's what's gonna happen. And so when he was throwing his round kick, wham! He was throwing it with full power. And when the other guy lifted up his knee this way and you tilt it down a little bit, now you're attacking the attack. Right below your kneecap, but the highest part of your shin, that's some hard ass fucking bone right there. So now, bam, you attack that round kick into his shin, and yours ended up being in the sweet spot. That's why his fucking foot just said, you know.
Here it is. This one right here, Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's up nasty.
Oh.
What? Bam.
Damn, look at that. Like a piece of chicken.
Oh.
Look at that right there. Damn. That shit, man. He split that shit.
See, it just hit him right in the sweet spot.
Yeah, that was vicious right there.
On his bone. And
yeah.
And it'd be crazy. I mean, I can't even call it like fucking how. But what is the mindset you got to get back into? Because he kept competing, that dude. So to be able to throw that round kick now again with full confidence and full 100%, like the way you were doing it before that happened, even though you're nice and strong again now and you built it back up. And well, I wonder, like, damn, you gotta have fucking. That's a hard mindset right there to have, you know.
You're asking your question.
Oh, sorry. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Legit. Mona Kuruma. She stands on one legs and kicks the shit out of opponents with precision. Yeah, she throws that like lead side kick and that round kick off her lead leg. I think. Is that who you're talking about? Peaceful Sasquatch. I believe it, and if so, I was watching a video of this one Chinese broad a couple days ago that they were asking about. They did a video. They were saying, is she legit or whatever? She been, and if it's the same one,
it just practices that one kick.
Okay, yeah. And it was the same girl I was watching. They've been throwing her some competition over there in Japan or over in Asia. She's been winning, and even the last I think 2 opponents that they've shot at her, the way they built it up, they're like, hey, we're gonna find out this time if she's real or whatever. And she's no one has been able to get past how she's being promoted. So I'm like, fuck, until somebody makes her change up her game plan in the next round or what have you, it's working for her. Like they say, you don't want to be afraid of a man that knows a million fucking kicks. You want to be more afraid of the person that practiced one kick a million times.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed about her, Mike, is that she does do that one kick, but she also uses her legs like almost like arms, because she'll push.
Yes.
She'll push. Like she'll move with her legs. Like it's not just the kick, right? So I think that what she's doing is she's keeping them like at her legs length, which is obviously which is farther than your arm length, right? So I think she's just wearing them out. She's wearing them out.
Yes, no, they're not knowing how to change their distancing up, and she's using it to her perfectly at her advantage. And like I said, no one has made her have to change up anything yet so far. So I mean, fuck, it's working for her to just because your legs are longer than your arms, and that's what people don't get when sometimes when I'm telling them you need to know your distancing like the back of your hand crazy. I go, because if you're throwing a 1-2, let's say, and you bounce out or what have you, or let's say you're back in neutral zone and you go 1-2. Well, if you want to follow it up with a round kick or something like that, you can't be at arm or punching range because now your the third attack, the kick, is going to be jammed up. So if you be hitting with your 1-2, pow pow, setting them up. Now when I want to add that round kick, I'm going to throw my jab cross about a half inch shy of their face, but it's going to be right there in their face, wham wham. But I'm going to miss the punches on purpose. I'm going to be shy because the round kick's coming at the end, but that's going to be right at range. Pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? And then when you want to go back to punching, you're not going to be punching where you were throwing the kick from, because now you're going to be at a distance.
Yeah.
So yeah, the way she's using her kicks like that, it looks pretty simple for us right here because no one has really, let's say, put it on her. She's allowed to, but it's cool because if they continue letting her grow and grow the competition with her, it'll be a display. That's what like you could. There's a lot of clean fighters that are out there, and I mean, even these people that do like videos and they look bitching, fucking like on their demonstrations or what have you, and they're real fast or popping shit up, and fucking their flexibility is badass and stuff. But I'm like, you know, just like Bruce Lee said, boards don't hit back. That's beautiful, you know what I mean? Demonstration.
Yeah.
But I want to see you display it under you know, some real and
duress.
It's under duress. And it's a trip because all growing up through being young, and my pops, he was always invited, hey, come and teach the class over here, or we want you to come and work with the guys over here up north or down south, what have you. So been to a handful of gyms up and down the coast of California. There was always one dude where we were going to a gym someplace. There was always one dude that was real fucking pretty badass. We're like, I remember it'd be time to spar and to go get changed up. Everybody was out there stretchy. Some people would get sparring, and there was always one dude. We may be warming up in the mirror and just, he looked smooth. So I'll be like, oh man, I can't wait. I want to move around with that dude, right? I get my gear on after I, check everything out, and I'll be looking for that dude, and I'm like, fuck, where'd that guy go? And then you find him, and just horrible. He looked like he fucking started yesterday. And you're like, what happened to all that fucking beautiful bullshit that I was looking at you shadow boxing in the mirror? And you're like, what the fuck? So it's useless. Like, they look fucking with no, you have the teacher or the coach, and he tells the student, hey, come here, watch, throw a right punch right here. And then the student throws the right punch, and then the teacher's like, ta, 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 or whatever. And you're like, woo! Most people, they're like all blown away and shit. And you're like, well, that motherfucker you just told him what punch to throw. Second of all, as soon as he threw it, he left it out there in the air for you to do what you did. Now, so if you can't display what you're trying to share, the information you're trying to share, then you're just sharing regurgitated information. To me,
you know who I have mixed. I don't know about you guys, man, but I have mixed feelings about. You know how they have those like Shaolin, like they're like, I think they're more like acrobats, but these are like they're people that perform all of these like martial arts moves, and they'll use weapons, but they're like Shaolin monks. Like I don't know if that's all an act, if it's more acrobats, or if it's actual fucking martial arts.
It's both. The acrobat part is just being athletic. It's just they're just displaying their athleticism in a different way. But those motherfuckers that lived up there, up in the Himalayas, up at the motherfucking at the monastery or whatever, the temple, that had been there for like 5 years and shit, or they were dropped off at like 9 years old and they've been there for the last 10 years. Those motherfuckers are all about it. I mean, they do some nutty shit.
They're the original trained assassins, bro.
But yes, there's one guy. I forgot the guy's name, but he was. They did a story on him because they brought him over to the kickboxing world a handful of years back. He was wearing the gold pants, but and he was one of the guys that he'd been living up there for a handful of years and super strong. Where they showed him he was doing all the stuff they do up there in the Hmong, like doing like cartwheels, or forward somersaults, but using his head, he'd fucking do pow, pow, pow over and over and do, these conditioning, just nutty conditioning stuff to the body. And they brought him over here to the kickboxing scene. And I think his first 2 fights, like he kind of was, the dude was even like playing out to the crowd because the guy tried to hit him. He was like, nah, and he put his chin out for him. And the guy tried to hit him like 3-4 more times. And then the monk guy just bam, like knocked him out or some shit. So everybody was cheering. They were building a following behind him. But he got his ass beat when he looked fucking human, just like human is. When he fought, I think it was John Wayne Park, one of these Muay Thai guys, but he's from America. He's not from Thailand. But he's one of these tough redneck dudes, a fucking badass. But he ended up dropping him and beat his ass, made him look fucking human. So, the Buddhist dudes that are out there, they, under their circumstances and all their stuff, that's real shit. I mean, they live it. You can't half-ass that shit when you're living up there. That's one of the places. Once you're up there, people, I think now can like go and go up there and like go through it or whatever, because you had to be invited before. I think they lessened or made it more lenient or something like that nowadays. That people went up there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to let you guys know I'm going to take off. I got to get up for work pretty early, but just want to say thanks for having me, and you guys enjoy the rest of the night.
Appreciate you, homie.
Hey, good night.
Yeah, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end at 11:30. So yeah, thank you for coming on.
Right on, man.
Right on, man. You guys have a good night. Take it easy. All right, man.
The next collective is going to be called Physical Combat and Survival. We're going to get into this. This is good shit right here.
Oh,
That's cool, man. It's good to know.
It is, because like, again, you never know, like I tell people they come and train with me, or they've done some private lesson, or like, hey, you can sharpen me up on this or whatever. I always say I'm not teaching you nothing. I'm just going to share some information, and then it's my job as the coach or what have you is to fix that little mold. There's too many of these coaches or teachers. They have these like McDojos, around town that they walk around with their black belt and their thumbs and their like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? They may even look good and move themselves. But they, the Bushido, but they give instruction a bunch of just regurgitated information, and they want the person to kick like them. And this man's like, no,
Seagal, bro. Steven Seagal is straight Bushido, bro.
Yeah. He was just gifted with being already a big fucking man, and the way his stature, he was already like big. I mean, his story up until he came back to America or whatever. I mean, he was living that lifestyle when he was over in Japan or whatever, when he was real young and got his freedom. But then when he came over here, he fell into the Hollywood fucking mindset.
The hype.
Yeah, all the mindset and all that stuff, and it just all went away. But for him being fucking, was he 6'6" or 6'5" or some shit like that, and he's like, I mean, now he's even heavier, but even back then when he was lean, he was still a big dude. And Aikido is just shifting weight. That's all it is. So fucking guys that are like 5'10", average size, 5'10", 200 pounds, trying to come at him, he's just shifting weight, and tossing them around using their weight against themselves. That's what Aikido is. You're just shifting weight.
He's the type that closes the refrigerator door with his hips, bro.
For real, huh? For real.
With his ponytail.
Yeah.
Right. There was like a bunch of people, they say like he's an asshole and stuff like that, and like through the movie or Hollywood scene and personal, I guess, or they say he's full of himself.
Doesn't he practice that Kempo karate? Is it Kempo, Frankie, or is it Bushido?
Aikido.
Kempo karate. Aikido.
Aikido,
bro.
There's a lot of them. There's so many of those fucking things, man. It's hard to keep up with.
See, his Aikido, but see, that's why I said when people would ask, sometimes they would ask, they would say, hey, what do you think is the best martial art? And to be honest, like I said last time, I say every one of them are exactly fucking the same. They're all the best. They're all the best. Only because
Steven
It
Seagal
depends on the
style
practitioner.
it's a glorified thumb wrestler. He's a glorified thumb wrestler.
Right. Well, I mean, him. See, yeah. He once they hit the Hollywood scene, it was there wasn't none of those. That all that was new to all of us here out in public. Like Van Damme, fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? That motherfucker. He is crazy. That fool. He only knows 3 motherfucking moves, and that's it. His round kick, his fucking hook kick, and his jump spinning hook kick. That's it. I mean, he did a little martial arts back. Him too. He's like Johnny Ratas. He's blown his whole character out of proportion. Remember, he was in a bunch of movies, and then all of a sudden he went quiet. Remember, and he just barely came back to America and did the Expendables, I think. But the commercial, if anybody's seen it, where he's up above these 2 semi trucks, and the semi trucks, they're on the desert and they start splitting apart, and he does the splits and shit. Well, it was for Volvo. Well, that was his commercial, like coming back, because he just through media and stuff like that, he's fucking because he was busted like a bunch of times for booze and cocaine and stuff, but they say he was just part. And then remember back in the 80s when he first came out, all the women were like, oh, over him, they fucking loved him, his splits and all that bullshit. He fucking even the assholes,
wasn't it?
even the assholes of Hollywood were looking at him like, you're a fucking asshole. We blackballed his ass and sent him back to fucking Brussels. And I didn't know this, but until he did a like a little documentary series. It was called JCVD Behind Closed Doors, and it would only went to season 2. Like season 1 was like 7-8 episodes, and then season 2 like 3 or 4, and then it stopped. But I'm like, what the fuck? They sent his ass back over there in Brussels. No one was giving him no work over here no more. But this documentary was like him kind of saying, like, being a fucking boo-hoo, like, hey, I've learned my lesson, I'm sorry, like trying to, I don't know, it was all a bunch of bullshit. You could just see deep down inside he still wanted to be that fucking asshole, because he kept referring back to, oh, well, Sly doesn't do this, and Arnold, and blah blah blah. And they stopped filming, I guess, in season 2. But just like that asshole, he glamorized, I mean, he made the movie look good, but he was just a gymnast that did martial arts when he was a kid, won a couple of tournaments, but he's never fought in a fight in his life. I mean, a sport fight like kickboxing or anything like that. But he calls himself a fighter. He says he has a yes, and he says he has a record, or throughout his career times, Hollywood they've said he has a kickboxing record of da da da. He's never kickboxed, and up until a few years ago, at the end of that little fucking series that he was doing, to keep himself relevant, he was calling out one of the current Muay Thai champions that really fought, like I think it was K1 or something like that. He called him out and was like, to prove to the people, you know, that I'm back and blah blah blah, I'm gonna do a real kickboxing fight. They threw a big old party like down at this marina and set up this thing with a long old table and the, you know, tent covered looking thing where they were doing the official signing of the contract for the fight, and it just kind of fizzled out. Nobody said nothing, and it was all him, you know, trying to get back fucking over here to do business in the United States, because they blackballed his ass. But fucking he was being busted for like womanizing all crazy and shit like that. But that motherfucker, he knows, like I said, 3 moves: his round kick, his hook, his hook kick, and his spinning hook kick, and he has a good stretch. Other than that, you've never seen him really do anything else. I mean, he has no hands. Fucking when he spars with people, he does the same round kick over their head and shit. That's the only thing they have. That's the only thing he has. And him and the dude we were talking about last, fucking what's the name? Steven Seagal. Him and Steven Seagal, they have a beef, but they've never. They're always talking shit about each other, like in the media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And but yeah, they both of them, you know, Steven Seagal, they say he's just a fucking straight asshole, that he fucking bullies fuckers on the set and all that. And I'm like, see, you got to be all that just to constantly fucking have, you know what I mean? Your shit speaks for itself. You need to learn how to turn that shit on like a light switch, and turn it off like a light switch too. You know, like, fuck, these motherfuckers that live in their motherfucking character that are over there in Hollywood, it's like, fucking get the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
Hey, hey, it was nice talking to you, Mike. Nice talking to you, Ramiro ET. Always a pleasure. I'm gonna jump off. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, chat. We're gonna continue tomorrow, man. Peace out.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, take us. Have a good night, brother.
Shout out to everybody still up in the chat. We about to end right now in a couple minutes, man. We have Mike Murillo in here, Ramiro, Frank Dicas, everybody who jumped on, man. Shout out the next collective is gonna be physical combat and survival. We'll probably change it up a little bit, but we're gonna talk about all that. One last question they have for you on Mike. Does Mike think Frank Dukes was the real deal?
Oh.
Yeah, he was one of them. I mean, there's a handful of a lot of them that are out there, but his story was pretty nutty, and it was through remember back early 80s, there was no like karate schools around like they are now, where they're just, you could go and find there a dime a dozen around any city. Back like in the early 80s, late 70s, it was still like ancient Chinese secret, or you needed to kind of know somebody. There wasn't a bunch of martial arts schools around. So for his time going through all that, and then we're doing those underground fights and all that good stuff, it was that to go and be the best, or to how you say, show yourself, or to put yourself in that position of competition. It was all that was the way to do it. But now that it's become more, it's evolved to what they call it, like household names type of stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, his story was pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, there you go, G Smalls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me see. Damn, these episodes are continuously fire. Yeah, we're gonna keep bringing them on. Over here, when we get over here, we have topics, and we go. You know how we go, man. We'll talk about different things. But the next one I said last time, though, man, we want to do something about that. Physical combat, and survival, self-defense. We'll name it physical combat, self-defense, and survival. And then, we can all go from there. I know everybody has something to share. I mean, we have people, so hell yeah, man, we appreciate everybody. We've been in here about 2.5. We're going to wrap it up. I want to have everybody back on like we always do, man. Mike Murillo been coming on. Amito be coming on. Helga, the ladies of Exposed Tube, everybody's welcome. And we have some good, some good content, good stuff to talk about. We're going to continue to do this, man, on the Exposed Tube Collective. So yeah, man, with that being said, anything you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
Hope this dude survived this accident, homie. Fuck, that shit was bad, homie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, hopefully he survived the accidents, man. He's safe and man, Anything you want to say, Mike, before we close out?
Everybody, thanks again. I had fun. It's a good night. I'll say before when we're gonna do the what did you say, the next show collective tomorrow?
Yeah, the next collective. You know what? If we don't do it tomorrow, we'll do it Thursday night. Physical combat, self-defense, and survival. We'll switch it. We'll see what it's gonna be. But it's gonna be based on that. We're gonna have that up as a topic. And yeah, we'll go from there.
I
appreciate you, Mike. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Oh yeah, buenas noches, Amiro. Buenas noches, everybody.
PT, buenas noches, homie. Good night to the chat, man.
All right, appreciate you both. Shout out to everybody once again. Appreciate everybody coming in. Exposed Tube Collective. Today was open topics from the bazaar to the beyond. And you guys know how we do it. We get here and we just talk and we jump. We go from topic to topic, keep it interesting. And then, we'd like everybody to come in. Ill-mannered, we send ours. Jay Slaughter, Helga, you have a good night. That's right, Ill-mannered. That's right. Peaceful, even plastic nuts work. That's that's right. Everybody have a good night. All right, OG Smalls, man. Hey, everyone have a good night. Until next time, we're going to continue to do what we do. We're going to keep rising above the mug, the bullshit. Hey, and everybody, man, hey, be good to your artificial human companions, your phones. All right, everybody, love and respect, man. See everybody in the next one. Let's go.
Our time today has come to an end, but the journey isn't over yet. Remember, folks, stay curious, stay informed, stay vigilant, and above all else, take care of yourselves out there. Until we meet again on Exposed Tube Collective AM. Have yourselves a great night, everybody.
It was late at night, you held on tight. From an end